appreciate that.
Episode 20. We're alive. The wonderful intern's back. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
My name is Tyshawn Love. I go by Tyshawn22 as an artist.
I'm Geeoh. Geo's Archive on Instagram.
I gotta ask, didn't it used to be Geeoh Picante?
See, that was just like a Snapchat name, and people would really like think my last name was Picante. I was like, dude, that has nothing to do with anything about me. Like, I'm pretty sure that means like spicy sauce or something like spicy.
I figured it wasn't like your actual last name, but I was like, that's pretty good. I like that, Geeoh Picante.
Yeah,
like,
just
that works,
bro. Like, since a kid, like I've always been good at like just making names like that. You know, like Xbox gamer tags and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who was that we did that with. I think that was the first one with Wap and Garrett. We did like everybody said their gamer tag, and I was like, it was just so funny just to be like, huh. Yeah.
Bro, I'm simple. My shit is Tyshawn22 on everything, whether it's Tyshawn_22
or just.
So I be on the game talking shit. You can really go find me, really.
Bro, he really does.
He really could go
be having people hot in his DMs.
Really? Yeah. That's a brave man. Dude, there's crazy fucking people out there too. Like,
bro, I was on Madden, bro. I was on Madden. I was playing. I got this back and forth game with this guy. We get to talking crazy. He's trying to. He goes up a touchdown. There's not very much time left. He gets to trying to coach me. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Bro, yes, bro. Jill, I got to talking crazy, bro. Why?
You can do better. You're not even trying.
His gamer tag was Kansas City fan, bro.
Fuck him. Fuck the Chiefs while we're at it.
Kansas City fan is
dog,
crazy.
Why get a FaceTime from that area code?
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, you got doxxed.
I was like, oh yeah, let me stop talking crazy to folks. I'm like,
yeah, that's.
You've got to change your name.
Yeah, change your name.
I hope at some point someone listens to this and they go, I've been tracking him for years.
That's probably. Yeah, that's why now I'm wondering. I'm like passive.
Yeah, you're like, good game, man. Later.
I don't even hit these folks up, bro. I wait until they hit me up. They'll be like, I'll be playing like brawl, and they'll be like spammer, and I'm like, but I still want to know. And then they see they're hot.
Hilarious.
I'm trying to think. We used to do that in Rocket League all the time.
Well, that's just because what a saves.
Yeah.
You can use it either way, and it's just so nice.
Just what a saving people, not like spamming it as much as we could. It was so fun. I would never. I think the only time I ever talked shit to anybody was like whenever I used to play like World of Warcraft. Whenever I was little, I'd just be like, "Dude, you're talking shit to a 12-year-old. Like, fuck you."
Oh, yeah,
bro. The game had me hot. I'm like, hey, wait a second. I am grown. Hold on.
But the
kids turn off the sound on the game.
The kids know how to talk some good shit nowadays, though. Dude. They be having these old folks hot. They're trolling now. Like, they really got it on, like, lock now, dude.
Some of them, you hear them in there talking, like, I'm not going to turn my mic on. They got ammo.
I remember Call of Duty World at War came out. And I remember I got a PS3 for Christmas, came home, Call of Duty World at War came out. And my dad is in an office chair in our living room going, oh, yeah, you think I'm a bad dad? Where are your kids at right now? And like I just remember like, why is my dad being so shitty? And my dad was like arguing with some other like 35-year-old dude on World at War, and I was like, my dad doesn't even play video games. He just instinctively was just arguing. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
It seemed like my first Call of Duty was Black Ops 1, so I had to go back
I love that one.
And like re-experience all these. But like I experienced them at a pretty young age, like 12 years old, I was on Modern Warfare 2. So
that's crazy. I just thought about this
2012.
Too. So me and you were the youngest ones here.
Yeah.
Because you're 25?
Yeah.
So I turned 26 Friday. You just said you're 28.
Yeah, born in 97.
You're 28.
No,
gonna be 20. 7th. Yeah, you're going to be 28 in 3 months. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I said, don't age me.
Yeah. Like, what?
So you said 5 days?
Yep.
He always age shames me.
Dude, he was...
Wait, whose birthday's in 5 days?
Mine's Friday.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah,
thank you.
Don't
By
do
the time,
that.
Don't do when
that.
this comes, this
it's
will
his
come
birthday.
out
It's his birthday today. Don't do that.
This will be coming out Friday, so when you're hearing this, it is my birthday.
Should we sing for him?
No.
Okay.
Do not sing. I'll jump out this window.
Oh,
Do it.
So
we really buzz off singing happy birthday.
I do have like a kind of a question to start this to put it in a direction. You two make music.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we do.
How long have you been making music?
Like-
Yeah, that is a hard question. Okay, yeah. As soon as you, how long have you been? Well, give me two answers. How long have you been like actively, consciously making music, and then how long have you been releasing music? I guess is a way to
Okay.
say it.
I'd say releasing for myself, I'd say releasing about 9 years. But I'd say, well, I picked it up and then I moved to Texas. So then I had stuff going on, so I couldn't really dabble into it. Waited till I came back home. I actually was messing with it a little bit. I already have my homie After Party who I do it with.
Mm-hmm.
We link up with Geeoh and them who we're telling through the homies. And for the rest of it, we just get to working on it. But I think the last 4 years, I was more understanding of where I want to take the direction.
Mm-hmm.
Versus at first, I'm just trying to learn how to make music. So I'm making music about anything under the sun, whatever. So I really know what I'm doing or feel comfortable.
Geeoh?
So, I picked it up when I was like around him. So I'd probably say I was like 17 when I like started. 25 now. So we would rap all the time, like in the car or whatever. Like I was just around, like I was just a cool dude. Like I was like playing football. Like I was never really into, like I couldn't see myself rapping. Like I was like trying to like sell houses, like be a realtor and stuff.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah, and then like eventually like I go over there and I get in the studio one day. And this was at Evan Lutz's house, who owns Geeoh. So, we go to his house one day, and I do make a song that day, and, like, that's my first song. And I kind of liked it, and it was fun. I had a good time. I never experienced something like that. So, then, it's just like, you do the next song. I hit these guys up. It's a couple weeks later. We never hang out as much as, like, we do now. But a couple weeks later, I'll go over again. We make another couple songs or something. I'm on my 5th song, and then it's like, okay, now it's starting to be like, as a kid, you think it's serious.
Yeah.
Like, I'm showing my friends, like, look at this song. Yeah, I go back to these songs. They're so horrible.
I feel like as we're showing them, I think I start to realize what I even know as well as I'm trying to show something. You know what I mean?
Right, like trying to teach
I don't really know
someone.
what I'm doing, but I've
guess
done it
teach.
more than him, obviously,
Yeah.
at the time. So it was like...
And I'm watching
I don't
them,
know
and
if I
they
know
know
what
what they're
I'm talking
doing, like, at least a little bit.
bit,
Yeah. right.
So, like, this, I'm nervous.
The
so,
fact
like,
that he could pick it up, I'm like, okay, we kind of figuring something out. Like,
So then they saw that, and they keep me around, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a younger kid, but, like, then they, like, understand, like, there was something in me, so I keep going. I drop a song called Raw, and it does good. He hit me up that morning, and he's like, hey, I got this beat for you. And
sheesh.
I'm like, yeah, this is, like, history right here. I got this beat for you, and I'm like, all right. This is the first song that I ever made by myself. So... with no other people on
Right,
it,
just
you know
no
what
features.
I mean? No features.
Yeah, by himself.
And I sat in his parents' garage, and I made that, and he'd come back out and check on me, and like I would have it done in like probably like 5 hours or something, and then we'd have that song, and we'd be listening to it all day, and then Evan Lutz comes over, and we have 2 versions of it.
Yeah.
Evan picks the version, and then we drop it that day, the same day I made it. And then that song was, like, for the longest time, like, my biggest song or whatever you want to call it.
No, I mean, that's...
He performed the song and everything.
Yeah,
it
I
was getting good
performed it.
traction. People,
yeah, this is what I was kind of going to get into, is have you guys ever done any, like, performances or anything?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Where we did
There
We
was
did the
some
Brick House. You remember those
Brick
days?
House, Rat
Okay,
House,
yeah.
like all these like
The Rat House I know
shows.
too.
You know, the
Yeah.
Brick House, those ones.
What a time.
Little one-off shows as well, like not like one-off but I can't really necessarily remember the names for them. But we got invited to go to people's things, and we got on stage a couple times for some people.
Yeah, what is it? That they, like have food trucks there and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, that's fire.
So
That was something I through our friend Bill.
The Reef. Do you remember the Reef?
I've heard about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think my buddies played
Yeah.
there.
I performed one of their shows, and then like next day I had to go. Then I performed at this party, like some darty. It was like Little
Yeah.
Five.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's videos of that.
No, I think that's probably like one of my favorite things through our buddy Bill, who got into like he's in a band and they play music and stuff, and like
See, that's the straight shot if you want to get shows.
yeah, like it just
Have a band.
experiencing that, because like that was something I'd never considered. Because like we had guys at our high school that went to like a show in Indy that they paid to be in the
Yeah.
show. And then like our friend Bill, he was getting, I don't think he was getting paid a lot, but he was getting paid to do house shows. And I was like, okay, this is cool. I was like, that's fire. Like,
Yeah, that's sick.
even just around here, even if you show up and it's like 60, 70 people.
see what
It's,
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
was
got
like,
paid to do that one
Yeah.
party, and it was like weird.
yeah,
That
it's
I
like,
got paid for that.
bro, even like $30-$40 to like do something you're
What?
passionate about.
Like, come on,
go
bro.
chill.
I think I got
Exactly.
paid twice, and the first time I got paid, I think I got $37, and I was giddy.
Yeah,
I didn't
works.
care because I had a good
It's like
time.
everybody
It seemed like
split
people
it,
had a
but-
good
Yeah.
time. I was like, yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it was like I had a good
makes you
time.
work
Everybody had a
hard.
good time, and it was like we didn't care about the money because at that time we just all wanted to show what we was doing.
Yeah, no,
And
exactly.
still to this day, like we just want to show what we're doing. Like, so
Exactly.
it was a good time.
Hell yeah.
What was I gonna say about that as well? The performing was really cool because we were actually performing quite a bit, and then COVID happened,
Yeah.
and it kind of
Yeah.
backtracked everything.
Because, yeah, I remember, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that really.
I know at bum fights we had a couple people
Changed
come
up
out
the
and
way.
perform. And
Shout out bum fights, guys.
Dude,
that
I
was
mean-
the coolest shit ever.
I'm
mean,
bro,
I
I never made it there, but I saw that shit.
Like
I
that was the
like,
coolest shit ever.
need to bring it back. I keep talking
Nah,
about
for real.
like through doing this. I've been asked about it a lot, and I keep going like I could do it.
You can do
I
a
could do
lot
it.
of different things. Like you ever thought about like maybe like bringing an artist and like throwing a concert?
Yeah, you read
Oh,
you literally just read my mind.
Yeah.
Like a second ago when you guys were talking, I was like, I know enough people. I could probably
You
Could
could.
put something
and just
together.
put something on
You
it.
can make a
And then, like,
festival,
obviously-
a concert, whatever you. Yeah.
Well, I know there were those ones. Who was what was that? Was there like Gonzo, right?
Yep.
I knew he was doing something like that.
Yep, they were.
another guy I kind of know.
They were
through-
having like I think. Well, they were having
Did
bands
we ever
come through.
perform a Gonzo concert? I think we were getting ready to.
Yeah,
and
we were
then like
getting ready
I
to.
think they like eventually stopped.
Yeah, because he just quit doing it. I think.
Yeah.
There was like 2 shows he invited us to, and like I just don't think we made it to them.
No, you're right. You're right.
Because I think I was supposed to go to one, and then I didn't go because I was just like, I don't really know anyone. Like I only knew one guy that was going, so I was like, I'm not gonna go. It's like the very first one he did, and I was like, I'm not gonna go. And then like I saw they got big, and I was like, damn, I should have went.
Dude, they got big.
And then they just like disappeared.
Bro, and they were giving out tattoos. Like you can't beat
Bro,
that.
I'm
Like,
telling
bro.
you.
Yeah.
One Gonzo show I went to, Gonzo Hydraulica. These guys, I don't know. It was like an unfinished like area that like they were doing construction at, like past like you'd have to go through the woods, like under a bridge. You'd see like
It was
hundreds
over out
of
here on
people.
tap.
Yeah, and it was dark. It was like it's like
It was some shit I never seen done,
I'd never
bro.
seen this
I
shit.
was like, that shit's
oh my
goated,
god,
I'm not
big
gonna
ass
lie.
fire out there in the woods, and it's like you get there and it's like this big, like almost like
You had to have somebody walk you in.
Cavern,
Like,
like-
they had this shit set up to
Dude,
where
I
there was
don't know
like
how they've set this
checkpoints
up.
and shit. They had people working it, and they'd come grab like a group of 20, 30 people,
And then-
take them through the like on the
Damn.
way,
The
get them
woods.
there.
That's wild.
Damn.
It was.
That sounds awesome.
It was like,
and it might have got shut down, but I don't think anything crazy happened. Like the fact that they were able to keep that under control and have
Enough,
live
right.
music.
Yeah,
Insane.
just my buddy Bill. I keep talking about him again. He's just my reference for music because he's my close friend that does all this stuff.
shout out Bill.
Yeah.
Bill sucks.
Bill.
I bet he drinks water.
Shout out Bill, dude. They did one at what is that? What's Bamboo Festival.
Okay.
And I think it's one of our friends' like properties.
I'm not sure, but
It's like a bamboo forest, and like they did a big show there.
That's insane.
And it's nuts. Like all the videos I saw of it is whenever I didn't live here. He was like, you should come. And I was like, oh man, I can't make it up that weekend. Da 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 da. But yeah, it's like literally just like 15, 20 foot bamboo. And then there's like a clearing and they have like a stage and shit set up. And I was like,
Dude,
yeah,
that's like my dream right there. Some cool shit like that, like
yeah, it's too hot right now, but maybe this fall.
performing on like an island or something like that.
You know what I mean? Somebody
some
have
shit
like a
that.
space like that where it's like, yeah, where you can have like an open.
Or you can
grassy
set up
field
a
or
stage,
something.
like set up like a stage
Yeah.
for real. Yeah, like have some nice like decorations, like
Yeah, and it was
set
just,
a vibe, like a tiki, like
yeah,
a tiki vibe.
it's exactly what people just had like lawn chairs and like there was
Yeah.
like canopies and tents and
Oh,
stuff.
bring that back. Bring
That's
that
sick.
back.
That's
Bring
one.
that back.
that's-
Bro, that's one thing I remember like around the time of bum fights, like going to stuff like that, and then it was just like it just all disappeared. I feel like it was just weird. There was like 2 summers of that, and then it was just like
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
weird.
that.
I
There's
know.
not-
I remember seeing it, and I saw you were in there. I was like, I remember telling Donnie at the time. I was like, what I say? I was like, Walt's a hustler. I'm like, this man.
Yeah.
man,
Luna-
you
That's why I
understand
think
it.
you can do the show.
Luna always used to call me Bloomington Dana White,
Bro.
and I was like, dude, I wish.
Do
I
your
wish I was
homework
Dana
on
White,
Luna.
dude.
Shout out, my man.
Do your
I
homework
haven't
on
seen
Luna.
Luna's ass in forever.
No, shout out Loon. I love Loon.
But yeah,
Good peoples.
no, maybe we'll have a little get together. That is literally as soon as you said that, I was like, that would actually be cool.
Yeah.
Like, just to have like a day.
Dude, like, the thing is, like, if it's the right people promoting it, you know, you'll get the right crowd.
Yeah.
Well,
Unfortunately, we've had things happen at shows that we were a part of that I think the community, maybe not, I could be wrong, has, like, kind of put, like, on, like, music when it comes to us, you know? Even when you don't have really, like, you weren't responsible for things that happened at these shows, but you were at the show performing, so.
That's right. So it just gets attached to you.
it does.
Things like that.
That's why it's like, that's why I'm saying with the grassy field, or just finding ways to where people can have their fun, but then you can still like keep things contained. Like,
Yeah.
figure out that way where people are safe, but they can also have fun as well.
Yeah.
All crowds, whoever wants to come out and enjoy
Yeah,
the music,
no,
live
literally.
music, local, independent, whatever. Bring an artist, doesn't matter. That's
Yeah.
what I think that's what people want to do. They want to have a good time and they want to be safe.
Food.
Yeah,
Food.
literally, if you have food, alcohol, and music, people will go anywhere. like, you know, really, if you just have music and alcohol, people will go anywhere. Food is just like a fuck yeah, they got food.
Bro, I have my dad pull up with the cart.
Ooh, yeah.
Pull up with the hot dog
Oh, yeah,
cart.
plug. Can he plug real quick?
Have you had one yet?
I didn't know that.
Bro, my dad's got a hot dog cart.
That's what's up.
The big dog cart.
Really?
You got it.
It's,
Tap in.
it's chili cheese dogs. They're so
That's all I
what?
I need
Look
that.
at me. That's all I need to
I
hear.
need that.
$6 for the little dog, $8 for the big dog, chili, cheese, onion included.
All
on
the
there.
top, yeah,
No
all the
I
toppers
need
are
that.
free. Yeah, all the
Amen.
I'm
toppers are
charged for
free.
that. It's
I'm
on
in.
the way.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's so gas.
Hey, you're gonna see me on the car too. Hey, man, I'm out here. I'm trying to get it.
It's lit.
Hell yeah, dude. But yeah, no, I think that's yeah. We'll talk about this off mic.
yeah.
I won't keep dragging this on here.
yeah,
People
yeah.
don't want to hear that part of the conversation, but
Right.
nah. Kind of on the subject of music. Gage, I hope you're happy I'm asking someone this. We were talking this weekend about it. So it's kind of over now, I guess, if you want to say that. What's your guys' opinion on the Drake and Kendrick thing?
Whoa.
Yeah, like I said, me and him had a car. We went to Columbus this weekend, and a Drake song came on, and he was like, I just got to ask you something. And I was like, why do you have to ask me?
I feel like this conversation could like separate households.
Yeah. me and him came to an agreement, but I'm just curious as, you know.
This might
I
surprise
respect
me.
them both, to be honest.
Well, yeah,
Like,
yeah, you can respect them both, but who do you
Can't pick
if
one.
if you
You
had to
can't pick
pick an A side and a B side, or who's the bigger, or whatever you want to say?
we saying rap or just artistry on the mic? Someone to
So
be on
see,
the
there
mic.
you go. That's
You see
also
what I'm
that's the
saying?
divide too. Is
I think
you want to say
Kendrick's
rap?
the better rapper. I think
Yeah.
the better maybe lyricist in a way, a storytelling. I think Drake though, he can rap, but he can also sing as well.
Artist is a better way to put him.
Yeah.
Kendrick is a better rapper for sure.
Right.
But they're both really good artists though, because Kendrick got some good melodies and some shit.
See,
he
it's
tapped
hard
into,
to
I
say.
ain't gonna hold.
It's hard to say that, bro. I think. Look, I'm gonna tell a dead truth right now.
Let me hear, man.
I think Drake takes every aspect of this debate, but publicly, if we're looking at men and what kids would probably want to model after, you would look at Kendrick and the like type of power that like, or not
Okay.
power.
I
right?
kind of see where you're going.
But
though.
it's
I see
more of
what
like
the
a
bravado.
stand-up. Yes, more of like a stand-up guy where Drake's like in the clubs doing this. But like, also you gotta look at it. Kendrick, if I'm not mistaken, is a gang member.
Right, exactly. That's kind of what I was gonna be like. Okay, but the B side of that is
Yeah. So
if you want, I don't.
And so it's like different crowds battling each other. It's so like it's hard to explain. Like
I think Kendrick does a good job at empowering black people. So I think that it just doesn't confuse the audience. So even white people can get behind Kendrick because he's not confusing them.
He is
You see what I'm
always
saying?
he is always Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Drake is sometimes Jamaican.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes he's Hispanic.
Exactly.
Sometimes
that's why I said as an
he's-
artist on the
yeah.
mic, just touching the mic, like not
Exactly.
even just a certain genre. That's what I was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like, I may have worded what I was trying to say wrong, but
No. You had it. No, I got you. I think most people would understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we were like I said, we had like a solid 4 hours of just talking about this, and I was like, if we're just gonna go hit for hit, it's Drake every time.
Right.
If you're just because like the list of hits from Drake
Yes.
goes back to 09.
Yes.
Yeah.
But think of the difference in how quick they drop. In
Kendrick does too.
Drake's gonna drop quicker than Kendrick because that content he makes. But Kendrick got like some stuff. He need to go sit down for like 6 months and then he gonna come back and give you like this like let you know where I've been, what's going on, what's happening in the world. That's
what like has me like where I couldn't necessarily agree on Drake because Drake is so good at telling stories and see, but in the moment while I was watching the beef go out, I was Team Kendrick. You know what I mean? But after I kind of look back on it and really get to see really get to like, you know, it's like out of like the air and like biases aren't being shoved in your face.
That's what I'm saying. We're kind of a couple months past it now, you know.
You see what I'm saying?
So yeah,
but no, I'm still rock. I still rock with Drake. Like,
they're both good for sure. Like
their artistry, yes.
That's what made him.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
it was that thing that kind of made him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Kendrick has a good point for sure.
If that's real,
for sure, Kendrick has a good point. That is something I'm not going to be like, but come on.
I hope it's not real.
But
I
like,
hope it's not real.
No, yeah, because I like Drake as an artist.
But yeah,
like at the same time, it's like
as the music,
I know where to keep that. Like,
can't support that.
We're strictly going music here, not the person.
Yeah.
I don't want to dig into the personal lives.
That might have been one of those ones we can kind of.
It's all right. He won't see this.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
If he does see this, what did I do to get you to listen to this? Because what the fuck?
He said,
"Hey, shout out." I like both artists, but I listen to Drake more. I'm a bigger Drake fan than I am a Kendrick fan by default. But Kendrick did surprise me with some of the shit he did, and I was like, "Oh, damn! I knew he was hard, but I didn't even know he was capable of having like even the Not Like Us. Like I didn't know he had a bop like that. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like in the
more
club.
of a yes.
Yeah, I didn't know he had one.
That's what I'm
them.
saying.
I didn't know.
That was a surprise. Kendrick has kind of like shifted to that. I feel like a little bit, not entire. Obviously, he
with
hasn't
the
like
GNX project and everything.
Yeah, he didn't like full on go that way, but like I can't think of any of his music that sounds like that prior to like 2020.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, obviously.
Not with that same bounce and like.
But like Drake has a bunch of stuff where like it flips, where it's like some of it's like music you listen to with your girlfriend, where you're like, all right, yeah, this is like a good song.
I feel like more universal music.
Yeah, and then he has music where it's like you're in the gym or like you're getting ready for a game or what, you know, whatever you want to say.
I just remember when he dropped that Love project.
Which one is that?
I wanna be with you, and I wanna be with.
Oh no, that was that Damn project.
Oh,
okay.
Damn,
No, that's kind of
that song. Love.
So yeah, that's 2017. So yeah, that is a good example of kind of like a bop in a way.
So no, I ain't
forget
you're
about
right,
that.
because I gotta go back because like I ain't gonna say Kendrick ain't got no bops. No, he got some bops, but I didn't know he had one like give it to me right now, like make the club go stupid right now, like what? Because he knew Drake could. Because with the Meek Mill and Drake, like Drake had that back-to-back one. Like it was like he feel like Drake got the win. Then he went and had that back-to-back. Now everybody in the club singing back-to-back. Like you know what I mean?
Man, Meek
Not
Mill
like us kind of slid on Drake like that,
Also,
like the way with his own method.
That just reminded me. Are we all just gonna ignore Meek Mill?
Like what did he do?
I heard you kind of mutter that, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Well, nobody's talked about that.
His career has just been like
Meek Mill's tough, but I think there's just been so much extra stuff you hear than other than the music right now.
Yeah, that's so.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like
everyone used to love Meek Mill too.
Not to take away from his craft though, because I was I grew up listening to hella Meek Mill. Like
Rico.
I got to shout out my favorite Meek Mill song is "House Party."
Oh yeah.
17-year-old me was bumping that.
House party. Yeah, Craig.
Oh yeah, Meek and Wale had some good runs too. Yeah. They had a couple joints together.
Bitches in the living room.
What you trying to get
I'm
into?
just reminiscing like
MMG. That was with Maybach Music Group with Ross, Wale, Meek Mill. They had some great times. That's why we even have people of the world. Everyone is like, what happened to Meek? Because he had so great of times and everything felt so what it was to his career and how things went. And now you're kind of like, why is Meek eating fries in the pool?
Yeah, bro. It's just like, I mean, granted, props to him. He's just kind of living, I guess.
He got money like that, so I ain't finna what?
But, yeah, there was like a 6-month stretch where it was just like nothing but jokes about him. And then it was just like, all right, we moved on. And it was like, yeah, but can we move on from that?
Yeah.
This is kind of a...
They just left him. Like, beat him up and just leave him. Like, he's gone. It's whatever. Yeah. That's fucked up. That's how you got to be careful in the.
I feel like artists as well nowadays compared to back then are on camera more now.
Oh,
there's more instances for people to be looking funny than I feel like there was.
Streaming, TikTok, all that, dude.
My parents, they listen to an artist and you don't even know what they look like or nothing. But like nowadays, like you can see what bro look like, what he's doing right now.
Yeah,
his
literally.
Instagram 3 hours ago.
Literally,
Like,
you can watch this live that was 4 hours long, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing in Dubai right now,
Thank
dude?
you. If you didn't have cable TV back in the day, it was like you listen to Biggie and Pac and you like them just like off the sound too, not just on how they look and their aesthetic. Is he wearing Rick Owens? Like, was it?
You saw the album cover and then maybe something in a magazine, and that was it.
Yes,
that was it. Now it's like you can literally see every aspect of someone's life, almost every day of the year. So it's like
people to do the 30-day streams. Now that is dedication. That's
one thing. Are you guys into any streamers? We'll kind of roll into this.
I watch him on YouTube after the fact. Once he probably heard something funny happen, and I'm like, I see a clip, and I'm like, all right, I might sit down and watch this, kick back.
Yeah, I kind of get into that. Like, I'll get into like a phase where it's like I'll watch like an hour or two of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know some of my friends, it's like all they're into, and I'm like, how? You can say the same thing about podcasting. Like, how can you just listen to people talk? But
I had a homie do that. It started with Fortnite stuff back in the day. He would just be on Twitch and watching their channels and stuff like that. And I'm like, people are on. It was like before, like I was watching Kai and that.
It's usually like you want to catch the kids at school, like studying, walking through school, or like the people at work.
I watch it on
like,
YouTube.
You know
the young folks
Yeah.
watch it actually in real time.
Like, it's a pastime. Just people play it while they sleep, stuff like that.
yeah, that's literally me with podcast. Like I drive all the time. My job is literally driving, so it's like I'm in a car for 30 hours a week.
Right. Exactly.
I gotta listen to something. Music. I love music.
Yeah.
But I gotta hear something else.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
30 hours a week for 3 years now.
That's like driving
It gets. Oh, I'm like, I've heard every song.
Yeah, I feel that.
Name a song, I've heard it.
I'm the same way, dude. I'll sit in the car if I'm driving for a long time like that. Like, I'll have it silent and just like be in my thoughts, think about what I need to think about.
So, dude, that's bad. I did that whenever I drove a truck for a while.
Yeah, you gotta do it like in moderation.
Yeah,
but like I'm talking about, like when you got those long drives, oof, yeah, it does get rough.
You do
like,
gotta throw on a podcast.
Going insane, like you keep looking down, like okay,
still got 4 hours.
Yeah,
still got 4 hours.
Still got 4 hours.
It's at least been 45 minutes, 3 hours and 56 minutes left. You're like, God damn it.
Oh, that's the worst when you keep looking at the GPS.
Oh, you just have to turn it off.
And then like no time to move. And then you're like, I swear I was driving forever. That's how you know you're talking.
Yeah, dude. Truck driving.
Yeah.
That's scary job.
Me and him went to Pittsburgh a couple months ago for a Penguins game. And like halfway through the drive, I was like, oh, we're getting pretty close. Still had 3 hours left. And I was like, he even said, like, at the end of our week, we were coming home, and he was like, I'd come again, but maybe next time we just fly here.
Yeah.
Because I was just, like, so shitty the whole time. I was just like...
When you're thinking about it before, it didn't seem that bad, and then when you're driving, you're like...
Yeah, 6 hours straight, and then it's like we got there.
Well, we got to get fudge.
Crazy.
Yeah, we did get fudge, I guess. That was really cool. And truck stop Indian food. Like,
what game was it?
Penguins versus Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh, shout out Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah, it was towards the end of the season.
I lived in Vegas for 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that about you.
Damn.
So I remember when they had the Vegas Knights, like when they made the Vegas Knights.
Yeah.
And they had like, I guess, a bunch of like the veteran players that like they put on the Vegas Knights.
Yep,
and they
yep,
were really good. You know what I mean? So,
I was actually I went to Vegas the summer before they actually became they were building the stadium. Mm-hmm. We went there for my brother-in-law's bachelor party, and we were talking to we took a taxi. And we were talking to him about it, and he was like, yeah, he was some Russian dude, so he was all hyped about it. He loved hockey and was just telling us all this stuff. And that was before I was into hockey.
right.
And bro was just spitting all this stuff to me, and I was like, cool, man.
With me, too, like, I'm just like, bro, when I was a kid, like, I was outside. Like, I'd be, like, at the neighbor's house, like, helping them clean up or something. And one day, doing something like that, the guy gives me a pair of like rollerblades. So then I learned how to rollerblade, and then my buddy, like, he loved hockey, brings me out a stick. Now we're playing street hockey.
Hell yeah.
And like
Or in the
I
street.
learned how to ice skate. Like I'm pretty good at ice skating. Like
Real
we
shit?
skate like for real. Yeah.
We DCO, so
Yeah, we're good at skating for real.
Hell yeah. That's one thing I never picked up.
I'm not like that. I'm like on
Well,
a skateboard. I'm not
He-
great, but
I'm
I can
saying
ride on a board.
I can skate
got a
for
couple
real,
tricks.
and he learned how to board slide. So that's
Yeah, no, I'm geeked off the board.
that's
slide,
what I
ain't
can
gonna
tell
lie.
you right now. He learned how to board slide. That's good. People don't know how to do
I
that.
hit my little pop shoving and stuff. I'd be giddy.
Yeah.
Especially if I can go up a ramp or something. I'm like, hit it, but I'll be giddy. I'm going home happy as shit.
Like that's a hard trick. Like when he hit that the first time I saw him do that, I like that's like when you see like your little kid like pick up the bike and just start riding off.
Yeah,
and
you're just like
I'm like, whoa, bro, like what?
It's a good example.
Crazy.
But
Yeah. It was like a little bit direct, but that's how. No offense, but that's how I was like, whoa, bro. Like
he just little broed you in front of everyone.
like not even like
I see
that.
my little boy on
That's
the
like
train
no,
wheel.
you gotta understand because like that's like my big bro. So I'm like, bro, like his big ass just hop on the rail. Ping. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, that's insane.
No, but I also learned I would go to the roller rink a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I played football, but in between all that, I'm trying to figure out what other sports I'm gonna play and stuff.
Oh,
My
yeah,
mom
dude.
signs me up for a season of hockey. Wow, I learned to
Was
skate.
that-
But
Wow.
I was not good, bro.
Bro, I can't stop. I had to like. It's gonna take me a minute. To
My
stop,
parents try to be
but,
nice
like,
and tell me I bet. I'd be like, I suck, and they're like, you didn't suck. I
Right.
scored a goal, but like,
Oh, that's tough.
I
I played
scored me one
lacrosse.
goal. I ain't gonna lie.
It's like field hockey.
But yeah, so I learned how to skate off that, and so we was always standing on something skating.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I never got into. I grew up out in the middle of nowhere, so skating wasn't really an option.
I'm
Right.
like, no, gravel roads. I ain't
Yeah,
doing that.
like my house. We have a church next to our house, and they had a big flat parking lot, but like
Right.
That's nice.
that's it.
Yeah.
That was the only flat
Flat
ground I
ground.
could go to.
Yeah.
My parents weren't going to take me to the skate park because it was 25 minutes away. So it was
Right.
like,
I feel that.
even riding a bike, like I know how to ride a bike. I knew how to ride a bike as a kid, but we have our driveway and that was it. So it was like, well, where am I going to ride my bike at?
Right. Yeah.
So like when we'd go camping and stuff, I'd bring my bike and that was like, that's all I'd do.
That's
Hey,
tough,
riding a bike
though.
on the gravel road sometimes is lit.
Sometimes.
You get the nice mount. If you get the nice trail bikes,
Oh,
Yeah,
I just had like a little
you get
huffy.
yeah,
I'm like,
no, I
I'm
feel
like
you.
10.
Yeah,
So
he's like, no, I'm not gonna ride like that. Yeah,
yeah, now it's nice. There's like a whole neighborhood across the road now. And I'm like, where's this at when I was a kid, bro?
That's
I
the
bet you
one.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, and like whenever I was a kid, it was just a grass field. Now it's
Like kind of industrialized.
yeah, it's like
almost.
500 houses. And
Oh
it's
my
like
gosh, dude, that's probably insane to even think about.
yeah, and they put them all up in like quick. Like they started 2019 and they finished them all like 2 years ago. Took them like 4 years.
Yeah, no, they get to moving quick because the neighborhood we had moved into,
Dude, yeah.
the shit, everybody had clay. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Dude, they're putting up
Now
fat
you wouldn't-
ass homes and whole neighborhoods quick as hell.
I thought I was late to move into my neighborhood. No, but that old one, bro, it's so many. They didn't put like condos and stuff now on extra sides. I'm like, what the heck?
Damn.
What the hell?
Price of living here is getting crazy though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep making more places.
Yeah.
And they're,
Bloomington's getting nuts.
they're adding like this big like apartment building downtown. Like, I'm like, they need to put a rooftop pool in that motherfucker.
Everybody's
Have a
over
rooftop
capacity.
pool like downtown Bloomington. That'd be like, you probably have to pay like.
Everybody got a 3-bedroom with
1600.
5 people in there.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks. It's like, I mean, I like my sophomore year, I lived in a 6-bedroom apartment, and it was 6 dudes.
Right.
And like, that's not bad. I mean, everybody had their own bedroom, but like, the thought of that now, I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
never again.
Yeah, the space
Yeah, we
you
did
had
that
was
too.
minimal as fuck.
When we were doing those shows and stuff,
Yeah, we were all.
it
Just
was
going
so
back and forth.
fun. But at the same time, I think there was like it was a 5-bedroom, and there was like 7 of us.
Think about it, because
But we're also young, so we trying to make it work.
Yeah,
We're trying, everybody's
yeah,
trying to
that's
hold
what
their
I'm saying.
coins. We're trying to make stuff happen.
Yeah, I didn't care at the time.
Being
I was-
young,
I was
but, like,
18. I didn't give a shit.
Thank you. Were you young, so you don't care?
Yeah, I was like
And
18,
it's-
19.
that method is still happening.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, my room. I mean, my room was literally like, I had a full size bed, and that was like all the room I had in there. My TV, I had a dresser, and then there was the door.
Yeah.
that's real.
But yeah,
Was
wasn't
it
bad.
downtown?
Bro.
This was in Vincennes,
Okay.
so
How was that?
not bad.
No.
Vincennes is a weird ass town.
What can you do there? Like, I know there's like a university because I'm pretty sure my mom.
That's where I went to school. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's
cool.
nothing
There's
there.
nothing else.
Vincennes is like 20,000 people. It's cool once you're 21 because you
Right.
can go to the bars. If
Is
you're
it kind of like here in a way,
Yeah, I feel
but
that.
like a little?
No, this is like LA compared to Vincent. I bet. I already know.
yeah.
He said,
I mean, it's so like the dorms are dry, the
Okay.
campus is dry.
Rough.
So like, you know, if you get caught with like beer, they freak out.
Damn.
You're supposed to go in there and study,
Yeah.
play that game.
It also, it's like a, literally.
How do you play?
God, that reminds me. So, my freshman year, I lived in the dorms, and my roommate and I, our neighbor, 3 a.m, he was some dude from, like, where the fuck was he from? He was from somewhere up north. He was from the region. I just remember talking to him, and he's always like, the region's the best, you know, shit like that. And I was like, cool, dude.
He was a region rat?
Yeah, I was always like, cool,
man.
dude, what the fuck ever. Like, I don't care. 3 a.m. Pull up gang, bitch. He was playing 2K till like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I just remember one time our beds were lofted. So like we were like not even 4 feet from the ceiling. And we had those tile ceilings. And my roommate pushed our ceiling tile up and went over and just smacked the top of his ceiling tile and goes, shut the fuck up. I just remember like
spiky shit.
Yeah, dude, he just started pounding on our door and opened it. And he goes, you broke my fucking ceiling tile. And we were like, sorry.
Hey, get off that game.
Yeah, the maintenance guy fixed it. It was fine, but it was just like so funny because we were just like, bro, you're yelling till 4 in the fucking morning every day. Not like, oh, you know, hey man, it's the weekend or what. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
That's how I be on the game.
Yeah,
like
but
when Geeoh was talking about me. He said, "We pull up gang, bitch." I was like, "Oh, that's me."
Oh, it's just so fun, dude. Living in the dorms was cool, but I wouldn't go back.
I was in the dorms at ISU.
Really?
That shit was different.
ISU's not bad. ISU's definitely more similar to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
I was gonna say I went up there a couple times. Don't even say it.
What?
Don't say it. But I went to ISU a couple times, and it was cool. Terre Haute's a all right place. I mean, it's definitely not like here, but closer than Vincennes.
Hey, wasn't Gucci Man in the prison there?
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't fucking say it. But yeah, there's a Supermax there.
They do have a Supermax.
That's crazy.
Yep. It's one of the only ones in the country. We have like one of the only. It's us in Colorado.
Dang.
Don't.
We'll put you in this Supermax and cornfields.
And then ESTG went to school and played football at ISU.
He did.
He's a famous rapper from Louisville.
I found that out at first. I heard it. I was like, "Is that a myth?" And then I heard him say he actually did. And I was like,
Shout out ESTG. I heard he's going through some like health problems with his eye. I guess he was like losing sight.
Damn.
Yeah, it's rough.
Trying to think. Speaking of rappers from Indiana or artists from Indiana, other than Freddie Gibbs, who do we have?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Midwest is a poppin' artist right now. He's coming up from. That's like kind of underground, but he's popping. He's actually going more mainstream than I'd say.
I feel like I'm skipping over something.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just jumping right
I know
over.
Garrett always talks about the Beach Boys.
There's a lot of
Beach
fire
Boys?
artists.
Yeah.
They're from here.
Kokomo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Because every time, like...
I know Coco. Is that their song, bro? Once again, like...
I'm not sure.
I feel like I'm just
But I
talking
feel like I've
about-
heard that, though.
I don't know if they're all from there, but I know, like, the lead singer is, I think. It's it's one of, like, the lead guys, or one of the lead singers.
Okay, let me think.
I'm really trying to think of other artists from Indiana, like... At least, like, nationally known.
Georgiana.
No, Georgiana's tough. Have you heard of
Oh,
Georgiana?
yeah.
She's popping.
Yes.
She's tough.
That
Yes.
blows my mind.
I was talking about her with
I saw
WAP. I forgot.
219
We didn't even
like,
talk about her being from here.
Tough.
She gotta be from India.
She's tough. Yeah, she's tough.
Yeah, she was recording in front of Gamebridge, like, during Game 6 or
Too.
something.
Yeah, shout out her because like
Right, because the Trills wasn't it?
I was like,
Shark,
Yeah.
shark a bitch.
With Rio on there
is this
too?
hard? And
Yeah.
then eventually, you know, like you listen to her first songs when she first hit the scene, you're like, is this hard? No, this is kind of hard because you don't know if it's a gimmick or not.
That
you know
shit's
what
tough.
I mean?
Yeah, go back.
I feel like
I feel like when you find out she's from Indiana as well,
Oh.
you're like, oh,
Yeah,
sounds about right. The lingo,
yeah.
you hear everything, like the way she kind of enunciates things and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. You from around this Midwestern area, like, okay, sound about right.
Yeah, if you go back to the episode with WAP and I, we talk about her and Caribou for like 10 minutes.
shout out Caribou.
Because I was like talking about female artists for some
out
reason.
WAP.
And then, yeah, we didn't even talk
Shout
about
out WAP.
we didn't even talk about her being from Indiana.
Yeah, that's insane.
No, yeah.
I was gonna say, oh, my buddy, Knox. Hopefully he can get on here one day.
Literally anytime.
Shout out Knox.
The whole point of this show is anyone and everyone. I don't care if you're homeless and you hear this.
Unless you sit there and stare at us and don't say nothing. That's my job.
He makes music, and he also has a brand that's doing very well. He like makes balaclavas.
Sick.
And, like
Yeah,
fuzzy
those are
custom
tough.
balaclavas. But his girlfriend, I guess, went to school with Georgiana. And she would he told me that she said, right? I'm not trying to, put words in anybody's mouth. But this is my buddy, this is what he told me. That she was like, like she's always like been a chill person, like she's not like putting on a facade.
Right, that's
she
just
was
her.
always quiet. You know what I mean?
To
But
herself
then like
type.
then she kind of like like broke out of her shell and like started popping shit.
Hell
Then blows up,
Hell yeah.
but it's not like a facade. She grew up out there for real. You
Hell
know what
yeah.
I mean? So that's kind of how she is.
I feel like there's a lot of up and coming artists from around this way.
Yeah. That's really what it is. It's the 10 to 15K range.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know there's a bit of those. I was just trying to think of like big ones. Because like I said, Freddie Gibbs is like always the one that comes to my mind.
Right.
And then Michael Jackson, like with my
Shout out
job,
Freddie.
always got people coming from
Michael
out of state.
Jackson. But like on some shit like that, like, because Freddie did shit with Kanye West. And,
I feel like Georgiana's the only one really
Alchemist
holding
type,
shit down.
Like, so that's why I don't think anybody else is like that, has that name like that. You know what I mean? Other than,
Georgiana and Midwest are the only two people that I can think like from. And then Midwest, like I feel like doesn't really like. Actually, I can't really speak on that because I haven't really watched too much on them. But I just feel like Georgiana puts on a little bit more for Indiana overall.
Gotcha.
Like, because if anybody was from Indiana and they were popping right now, like they'd probably be collaborating with Georgiana.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you have to, right?
Yeah.
You need to get her ass on here.
Yeah, like she's like got it going on. Like she's tapping in with like everybody.
You damn
Everybody's
near
tapping
want
in.
to.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like where I think you want some of her sound more, like, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you might want her to go first, and then you get a.
And then spin off of it. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I just had something in my mind a second ago, and then I lost it. Fuck. I was gonna ask you guys about something. I get in this weird stranglehold with like people who make music where I'm like, that's all I want to talk about for an hour.
Oh no. I feel
Oh,
you.
okay. No, that's
all good.
knocked me.
So
What do you guys? This is like a. What are you passionate about, other than your family and the typical answers, other than music?
Okay.
Like, what's like another, whatever you want to call it, even if you want to say a hobby, something you're passionate about other than music, and like I said, other than being like my family,
Right.
because like everybody should be.
my passion?
I think that's just a good one.
I think for myself, trying to spread positivity, but not just like go around trying to spread positivity, but just, I don't know, just like you said, beyond the music, but like with the music, even to just like help or just spread the word, or for others that feel the same way or need that guidance or whatever. So I'm passionate maybe about like teaching, maybe.
I could see that. You kind of have that. I hate using this word, but
No, you
aura.
good.
You kind of have that aura about you. You know what I mean? In like a sense.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I can see
Lit.
that for sure.
I think that's what I'm passionate about. I think is helping, but not like I don't want to overhelp, and I don't want to. I just want it to be like I want to be genuine. I want to be around genuine folks. I want to. I don't know, but like I understand that we're all in different spots and stuff, and people help me, and I want to help other folks. But,
Yeah.
Because I'm very empathetic as a person, but I also don't want to be walked over as well.
Yeah,
So
I get that. That's what I was looking for. Something like that. Geeoh, follow that up.
So I was really thinking, like, it's hard to really be like, all right, because like we make music and it's like that's like I didn't know we needed two.
Yeah, I mean, some people. I truly understand that too. You might not have it.
Yeah,
it's just something like
no,
but
I wasn't in depth. That question was like in depth. That's why I was like, whoa.
It takes you
I
a
had to
second
talk
really
about the
think
music and be like, we'll talk about the music without talking about the music.
Yeah.
Or what I do.
Wasn't prepared
and
for
what,
this one.
yeah, and it might tie into music too. I'm just it's something I always think is like. I think that's a good question for like artists and stuff.
I love it though.
I think personally, and I don't want to like go like on a super like deep route into religion.
Why not?
Well, because maybe not everybody's like
It's okay.
agrees, and I respect that, and I wouldn't want that to like affect your podcast.
Oh, it's
But I'm
That's-
passionate about Jesus.
That's fine. No,
And
it's
it's like that.
seriously. My whole
As I've gotten older, I understand more. Like I was put in church as a kid, and you know some people have bad experiences with that.
yeah.
But you know, I was not like I was able to do pretty much whatever I wanted. So it wasn't like I got forced to do all types of shit. I just had to wake up on Sunday and go to church.
Yeah.
So, but like as you get older, you know, you realize like how important that is in your life, and like that's just something I'm really passionate about. I think about that all the time. I'm thinking about like my religion.
No, I don't think that's a. We've talked about religion a couple times.
Not crazy because mine kind of tied in that too, but yeah, it's more
Yeah, no,
simpler. But yes,
I don't think there's anything like. I think most people who get upset over religious talk, I feel like that's an odd thing because, like you just said, it's like
Internal thing.
you don't like. I don't care if you're atheist. I don't care if you're Muslim.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
the same
care
way.
if you're Jewish. I don't, whatever. You could
Which
tell
is
me.
why I'd respectfully.
you would judge him off the person. Not
Yeah,
who
you-
it- like yeah.
You could tell me you're like a Zoroastrian, where like you believe in the power of the stars. If that's what you believe in,
That's interesting to hear about.
Because that's their faith, or that's what gets them through. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not here
No,
to
it's-
knock whatever. That's what you believe in, and that's what gets you through. Like, I'm not trying to take away
Yeah,
from
if you
nobody.
can share your beliefs, that's a good thing.
And I think it's just cool
when you're
Like
trying
you
to
said, like,
force your beliefs, that's another thing.
yeah, there's so much, I guess, history with religion that makes it seem like a bad thing to some people. You know, if you want to talk about like Crusades or whatever, but like religion as a whole, I think it is odd to some people. And like you said, people have bad experiences. Like my buddy Jordan was on last week. He has not bad experiences, but like he was forced every Sunday until he was like 16 to go.
Right.
And he's like, I mean, he doesn't go anymore, but he's like, it's not that I don't believe. He's just like every Sunday for 16 years, bro. He's like, it gets old sometimes.
I was the same way.
Where you want to
even
take
longer.
a Sunday off, where you're just like, bro,
You take a Sunday
like
off
that-
and then
that
you can't
really
go
does
outside.
happen.
You can't do nothing
Yeah.
that day.
yeah, it's just like, no,
I had
everybody.
to sit inside. Boy, I couldn't. What, you want to play that game later? I went to church every Sunday. I didn't miss.
Yeah,
Because I wanted to play that game later.
Man.
yeah, bro. Especially as a little kid, it's like, man,
But that's kind of a terrible way to teach people religion.
I know. I would stay at my aunt's house. It'd be me and my cousin. We'd stay over there, and my granny would come pick us up and take us to the church. Like if I was in Anderson, she was going to come get us. Every times we'd be sleepy, like we were tired. Like
You understood it was important, but you didn't understand why. They
Thank you.
needed to do better at teaching people why.
yeah,
Man,
We knew we had to go to church.
Yeah.
And we was gonna feel it.
that was my aunt. My dad was never like I live right next to. You walk out my front door right now, you can see 3 churches.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you in one of those towns.
I just live over in Ellettsville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about your house right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the one from way back.
No,
in the
no,
day.
no, no, no.
Okay.
No, the one I used to live in way back in the day, you walked out my front door, you saw trees. I lived at the bottom. So I lived in Salisbury.
Oh, I do remember you telling me that.
I lived at the bottom of a gravel hill. And like if it rained or snowed, we couldn't leave.
Oh no.
Because we were out there.
rough,
Like
bro.
they didn't plow our road until
even like elementary school.
Get melted.
Yeah.
we lived on County Road like 275. And there was 6 houses on my road.
I know exactly me because there's sometimes there be them windy roads going up on like a curve, and it's like you sliding down there. If you ain't got the right thing to do it, you can't.
Yeah. But yeah, like whenever we moved to Bloomington, my address is Bloomington, but we live in Ellettsville. My neighbor is Ellettsville. My house is Bloomington. It's fucked up. My aunt used to pick us up to go to church every Sunday, and it was just like, why do I have to go? My dad didn't have to go, but I had to go.
And he was looking at him while you were walking out, like, man.
Yeah, my
That
aunt.
was
And he knew.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've been like times I've been like, hey, Granny might forget. She might forget today. Man, she's not gonna forget church. But as a child, my mind at like 7 years old or whatever, I'm thinking like, what?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I
I'm
think
just all young.
religion's a fun thing to talk about. I think I get uncomfortable when people are uncomfortable talking about it because I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, unless they're like, dude, I've just had such a bad experience, whatever.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, but when they're like, it's like,
I understand though. Well, I understand when you become enlightened in religion, you understand that we're all just humans.
Yeah,
and
it's like,
they're
bro.
just battling the principalities, just like the Bible says. We've been doing it the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, so when the person is depressed and he doesn't believe in God and he hates this and he hates that, he's just like you. You're
Yeah.
just a human.
Yeah,
You know
bro,
what I
it's
mean?
like we all experience everything differently, and like I get that,
Yeah.
but it's like there's people who would be like, well, we can't talk because they're. If you want to dig into, I'm not going to dig into it too much, but like as like Christians, it's like, well, we can't talk to them because they're Baptist or Lutheran or what. It's like,
Yeah, like I don't
bro,
even understand
what you
that.
like? You mostly
I'm baptized, but I don't.
It's
I'm
like-
just a Christian. I didn't know there was.
Yeah. Oh, there's all the sects and
Yeah.
like, all the
It gets
different
deep.
sects where it's like you just, well, we can't talk to them because they believe one thing different. It's like, bro, if you believe 99% of the same thing, do you disagree?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
We're all, like you said, we're all human and we're all different. So it's like you can't hold people to the same standards you hold yourself.
No. All right, enough of the religion. We'll move on.
Yeah. See, I mean,
But no, that's that's a fair thing to be passionate about, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
yeah. That's
That's awesome. Nah, it's just fun. Every time it comes up, people always do like they're like, I don't know. It's just like one of those things I don't want to talk about, and it's like, I think you should be able to talk about it. Like
Yeah.
we
No,
live,
you're
not to get into a whole nother thing people don't want to hear about, but we live in, I'm going to say, a country where you're supposed to be free to talk about whatever you want.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
If people have a problem with that, that's kind of more on them than it is on
You're right.
you or me or whoever you want to try to blame
No, you're
talking
right.
about religion on. Like,
Right? Because you can do whatever, say whatever, but then there's like consequences and repercussions to things as well too. So it's like
I think there shouldn't.
The thing is, with religion, there's an infinite fear of the Lord that will be everlasting and enduring. So when they feel scared to talk about it, that's what that is.
Mhm.
You're afraid you're afraid of the truth that there actually may be a Jesus, in the day that he comes back, you'll be fully judged.
Yeah.
And that's scary to some people.
Yeah, because
But
like,
anyway, I'm not. I'm
Dude, I could do this for hours.
Yeah, I'm
my
like,
my
talking nice. I'm relaxed.
you see what I'm
I
saying?
hear you.
You see what I'm
my
saying?
my buddies that like
It's
I
relaxing.
shout out the Basement Boys buddies that I train MMA and stuff with. They're all very religious guys, and like that's like always we used to go to our boxing coach's house out in I forget where he lives. It's by Martinsville, not Nineveh. It's like in between. Whatever. Up by Martinsville, we used to go to our boxing coaches, and like that was how we ended every practice. It was like we would pray, and
Yeah.
like it was just a thing. And like I said, my buddies, they're very religious, and like I remember, shout out Isaac, he's going to be on here soon for another episode.
Awesome.
He won his title, and I mean, I just remember sitting there like ringside, and the crowds. I mean,
I think I saw when you posted that.
Yeah.
I don't think I know him.
Yeah.
But I think I saw that.
Yeah, he's a little bit younger than me. He's 22, so he's my buddy's little brother, and we're buddies too. But
That's
I've known his
insane.
brother way longer. I can remember hearing the crowd. There's like 600-700 people yelling, and all I can remember hearing from Isaac is just like, "Thank you, Jesus, thank you." Like that's all, like just on repeat, and it's like that's just him. Like that's just
beautiful.
some people, and like that's
That's
I just-
real.
yeah.
right
Understanding.
there. When you see that, that's real, because he didn't sulk up the glory.
yeah.
He
That's what I'm
gave
saying.
the glory to God.
Everybody's so
Yeah.
different about it, and I think that's like a really cool thing. Like even just like from him to one of his brothers, the way that they do everything, they're all firm believers, etc. But the way that they do it is so different. It's like that's cool. Like that's how it should be.
Right.
I think it's weird. Like
And that's also, I feel like you can keep your trust as well as kind of like that.
yeah,
Oh, I had a point too.
Let's
This
hear
is
it.
what my main point earlier was. If I had kids, right,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to then introduce religion, I wouldn't want to force them to go to church, but let them know that like the church was within them,
yeah.
so they wouldn't feel so forced and so much pressure when they're in church.
I think it's with kids. I think it's good to be like, hey, until you're like 7 or 8, maybe. When like you're a little kid, it's like, yeah, dude, I can't leave you at home alone on Sunday.
Yeah,
But like,
exactly.
once you reach like, people disagree about leaving 9-10-year-olds at home. I'm alive, so
It's
I think being home alone at 9 and 10 is cool.
It takes more questions. You gotta ask them questions. How do you feel about this? What does this make you feel like? I feel like that's what parents
Yeah.
aren't doing enough of.
Because then sometimes
picking a
just
kid's brain.
going, and then you just went, and then
Yeah, you
we're
just
gonna
brought
go
the
from
kid there and went
next Sunday.
home and expect him to have taken that and recepted all that well. Some of that stuff that they're hearing is scary.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Judgment is scary.
My aunt went to, I don't even remember what kind of, sect of Christianity you want to say it is, but It's this little tiny church by a creek, and I'll just never forget how scary it was to go there.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Because it was like hearing everything that they're saying, and like hearing about damnation and hell and all this stuff. I'm like 8, and I'm just like,
that's another.
I remember coming home and telling my parents the flood was coming, and being like, like just hearing that as a little kid. That's all I remembered was like the Great Flood, and being like, it's over.
Yeah.
My
There's
dad would.
all types of stuff.
I remember hearing about
now.
fornication.
Yeah, all that stuff, and
What
it's
do
like,
you, what do you think about aliens? Do you think there's aliens out here right now?
Geeoh, quit reading my fucking mind, bruh.
It's kind of weird out here right now. It's because like, isn't there's like CIA files and all this stuff like being?
I think there are aliens, but the thought that somehow they're gonna show up and be, and maybe they will, maybe they are, whatever. If you want to get into like time travel and stuff and how space works, but like to think that they're gonna show up and be millions times more advanced than us is an interesting thought. Maybe years ahead of us, but like I don't know if they're going to show up and it's going to be like
they got the newest test.
Yeah, right. Like I don't think they're going to hit like a button and it's like, oh, we're all gone. I don't think it'll
probably
be
like a society that reached this AI level that we're reaching.
Geeoh, you don't get me started on AI. AI's next.
They're talking about the aliens turning folks to limestone or some shit.
Yeah.
I was looking into
Oh my
it.
goodness!
Like,
What? Okay. When they're talking about it, that's when I kind of.
I was looking at that. That's
talking about it. Like, okay,
Yeah.
there's something going
Tap
on.
in.
Something's going on. Like,
No, I think there are aliens to some extent, though. To think, if you want to get into the infinity that is space, and space is ever expanding, and again, this is stuff that like I could go on and ramble about, but like if you want to get into that and like all the planets, and we find planets that work for us, I do think, I'm trying to remember who I listened to talk about it, but like you want to talk about evolution or whatever, and like aliens looking like us but not quite being like us, little gray men. The reason we're developed the way that we are is because like that's what makes sense, right?
right.
So like they're probably going to be pretty similar. I don't know if we're
Yeah.
going to run into these big green dudes who are 25 feet tall and
That just never shit.
yeah, like I think as a whole we would be
Blue Edge cartoons and shit.
yeah similar enough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're probably disrespected, bro.
I see
Seeing
what you're
Halloween
saying.
costumes and
That makes
stuff.
sense. It could have been a civilization of people that found, like, got to the technology, like you said, just hundreds of years ahead. Maybe not
Yeah,
thousands and thousands of years.
well, because like look at technology just literally in our lifetime.
Yeah, right now
The
we've got
difference
some
between
crazy
when we were
technology.
born, even if you want to go from the time we were born to the time we were 15, when we were born, people were using pagers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can FaceTime you, which makes no sense.
Find somebody with a
They
pager
had
that
an old TV where you turned the dial on.
Yeah.
Like you had to like click it and then click it again.
the thought of being able to be like a remote was like a new thing when we were born, relatively.
Somebody had a big screen, bro. Like when they had the fatback TV, you
Yeah,
had
'cause they
money,
had
bro.
buttons and
You know what I'm talking
yes.
about? You had the fatback TV.
Oh, you
you had
talking about the
money.
big one with the
We had
buttons
one
in
of
the
those.
front?
Yes.
We had one of
You're
those.
talking about the
I don't know if-
big
I want, yes.
Yeah.
You see those, bro? Those are like now having an 80-inch flat screen now.
Dude, I work
By
for a moving
LG.
company, so if you have one of those,
Fuck.
I hate you.
Oh, yeah. These are heavy.
Bro, we had one. It was a projector. It was like a 90s projector TV where it projected onto like the screen and it still weighed like 300 pounds.
Oh yeah.
It was like a 40-inch TV, but it weighed 300 fucking
yeah,
pounds.
they're ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense, bro, and it's super hard to smash too. By the way, if you were ever,
if anyone was curious.
yeah, if you were wondering,
I just kept throwing the skateboard at the front of it 10 times.
All right, so what do you think about aliens? Actually, I want to get your opinion.
I try not to think about aliens as much,
That's
but
fair.
I do have opinions because, like, I feel like if you don't think about aliens, like, I'm 28, so
You've
I had a lot of assumptions of what I thought they could look like as a kid versus now, and I think they look kind of like what they show, but like uglier, like a lot.
ooh, probably scarier looking.
Yeah, scarier. Not like it's
yeah,
defined.
you're probably right.
I think it's kind of like the same face and stuff, but not as like made as like
Like how you see some
like
mutant
a-
in some kind of movie or something.
Thank you. It's not a vector image like thing of they're
Yeah,
doing,
that
but it's
perfect
more,
smooth.
Yeah,
No,
less
it's
like
not
how
that. Yes.
less like how humans, regular people. It's
Thank
like everything.
you. How skin changes,
what's-
all that.
yeah.
Yes.
It
Probably
just
more reptilian.
yeah.
That's kind of like how I look at it. So I believe that there are aliens. I guess, But like, do I believe? So I don't know. There's things I do believe in it, and then there's parts where I'm like, but how does this part happen? That makes sense.
Yeah, because people, like, I think my thing with aliens is always one that's like, well, it defies physics, and it's like, well, how does it defy physics? I feel like it's a weird thing to throw around. I don't know. I'm not intelligent enough to talk about physics.
I was like,
I'm not.
I don't know.
And how propulsion and shit works, but when people are like, it's just there, and then it's gone, it's like, how?
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, I don't know. When you talk about that, it's like we have limits on spacecrafts and stuff for a reason because it's like that's all we can handle.
Yeah, I used to think planes were about to just run into one of them. Like when I was younger, like I didn't understand like there was like air traffic and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Control and all that stuff.
You're
When I
right.
was younger, I'm like,
I know
how
what
do
you
you
mean.
just hit something up there? Like I used to wonder how the planes didn't hit each other, just being that young and not even like.
Well, they've got radar pings and stuff, and like trackers, like it'll show exactly their direction. So if it crosses another planes, they'll see that like miles and miles and miles away.
But when you're a kid, you're not thinking
what
that
he
deep.
said just a second ago about like us being able to only handle so much like pressure in these crafts anyway. Like you'll see astronauts when they're like doing the tests and like taking like 5G pressure or
and
whatever.
it's just sucking.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
insane to even look at.
that's faster or that's slower, like than what they're saying. Like UFOs move at, and it's like,
Yeah.
what's happening to the dudes in those UFOs? Like,
That's why their skin look like I said.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's crazy. Maybe that's crazy. Whoa.
so okay,
That's
Geeoh
what
said
the
something
pressure.
about AI earlier.
Oh goodness gracious.
Whoa.
Shout out.
I might get mean, but how afraid of AR are you guys? AI are you guys?
I'm not afraid of AI.
Amen.
I'm afraid of AGI, but we'll go there next.
I don't know. I mess with it, but I feel like I try to keep it cool with it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not trying to get on no diabolical type stuff that everybody else asking and then get, you know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to keep it pretty simple so that if this shit go left,
He's like, hey,
Chat GPT ain't
can
looking
you write
for
my,
me.
Can
None
you do
of
my
the other
homework?
little,
He's sticking to the homework, bro.
Yeah, I treat
people
it
trying
like
to take over the world.
I treat it like Google, but a little quicker and better. But like I don't want to.
I think that's all AI is, though. Is just Google. Like it's
Thank
just.
you.
It's just like a Google that can talk back because that's what it's programmed. Like
Yeah.
it's
They
all
got
programmed
all
to
the
do that.
opinions
It
and
can
everything.
research the best way. It's gonna research the best things for you immediately.
Yeah, I think it's just like because people always go to like the Terminator movies, and I'm like, I think that's one of those things where it's like that's just what you've been told. Like if the Terminator movies never came out, people would go, AI is the best thing ever.
Yeah, they would not be scared of this.
You wouldn't be
'cause-
afraid of it, or like if you want to go to like 2001: A Space Odyssey, where like the AI ship tries to kill the crew. If that never happened, you would be going, we need to spend more money on AI.
Exactly.
Do you know why I could be a little bit nervous of AI? There was a Disney movie, y'all, called Smart Home or Smart House.
Yes.
You remember when the house started taking over?
Yes.
No.
For
Even I remember that
Bro,
movie.
I remember,
I'm
but
28. I'm getting.
No,
Hey,
it's no. That's,
remember
not,
that one,
that's not
though?
even. We were like,
I
me and
think
him would
I
have been
kinda
like 8 or
remember.
9.
you see what
I
I'm
think
saying?
I kind of remember
It,
like
bro,
the
they
scene.
had like they didn't have the mom. The mom was the house. They had the
Mhm.
dad. and
Oh,
the house started taking over and throwing
Yep.
folks and yeah.
Oh my god.
Sometimes I look at it like that.
I could see that.
Bro, and then you said the smart cars. Now I'm thinking about the Teslas, and then the cars driving themselves and stuff.
Oh, the Waygos or whatever.
Yeah,
those in
bro.
Vegas, Arizona, all of that.
Like it could, like, I mean, that's the thing. Like when it comes down to now, we're doing. When I say AGI, that's when it's artificial general intelligence. So that's when it thinks like a human, instead of just like the internet.
Yeah.
So that's when, like, I mean, obviously, I guess the dude who made OpenAI, he was like, oh, like there'll be a rapture when we achieve AGI. But this guy, I guess, also like married an AI woman.
Okay. Bro,
Yeah.
those people confuse me. Like, you want to talk about like Blade Runner, where he's like all into his robot girlfriend. That's not. Well, she's like a projection.
Hologram.
Yeah. I can at least kind of understand falling in love with like a hologram. People are falling in love with computer screens right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, at least like a hologram kind of, it mimics a person.
Right.
You're falling in love with your computer screen, brother.
Yeah. It's
Marrying
insane.
AI.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't...
Look at those frames per second.
Yeah.
Look at the clarity on that bitch.
Yeah. I'm just like,
I can get this shit in 3D.
It is very serious about that relationship too.
He'd be trying to smack that through 3D.
Those dudes always are.
Gotta get it how you live.
I guess, man. I try to be understanding, but that's one thing I'm like, if you're in love with a 3D animation, brother. Come on now.
Hey,
Come on
that's all I
now.
need.
That's all you need.
Crazy.
Not me. That's all you need.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I think that's like a. I'm trying to remember. There was another thing where it's like just what people thought it was. Like, oh, like grenades. Like people think grenades are actually like explosives, but they just are frags. You know, fragments.
Yeah.
So like people think all grenades are like that, but an actual grenade, you watch it go off, and you're like, well, where's the fireball? And it's like there's not a fireball in a grenade. It's
Do people really think that?
yes. Yeah.
Wait, so how does it
he was
work
in
in
the
general? I'm not hip.
military.
Okay.
So like.
I'm not hip to the grenade like that. I didn't watch like a movie or something.
Yeah, so like, you know, like in a,
Do people actually think
so like when you like, you know, like in a movie they throw a grenade and it's like this big bomb. It looks like, you know, like gasoline lighting on
with
fire.
the fire and all that.
This is news to me.
Oh, you mean like in
I
the
played
older
years
movies and
ago.
shit? Whenever
Yeah,
they,
but, like-
because nowadays, if you put what it actually was in the older movies, they would have been like,
But yeah.
Wait,
because
what?
there's not much clarity
So
to the
when a
actual
grenade
frag.
goes off, so like, you know, like a flashbang looks like it's like, boop.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's closer to that than like what you would think a grenade looks like. Because a frag grenade is a fragmentation grenade.
The outside is actually what's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah,
It's the
all the
outside
little-
of it. Not
Yeah, you're getting hit with all like
Instead
the
of
pieces
stuff on the
of
shrapnel.
inside.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
It's an explosion, but it's not like a fireball. It's just like a.
Yes.
It's more of like a pop.
Oh.
It's
That
not like
other
a.
So that's
shit
why
just
people say if you see it get
Yes.
low,
That's
there's a
okay. I
less
use
likely
Simtex
chance
anyway.
that it'll hit you if
Right.
you go low as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Further away too, obviously, but low as fuck.
Yeah. That was like
I
a-
actually prefer the
Say,
Molotov.
get it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a Molotov, yeah, is a Molotov.
Till I
but, like,
accidentally dropped that
Oh,
bitch on
I'm
myself.
nasty with the Molotov, by the way. Anyway.
Uh-oh.
But we'll get off Call of Duty. No Call of Duty.
But no, I think so much of our lives is influenced by, you know, what we see, obviously, and like through movies and stuff. So like I said, like my whole thing with if the Terminator movies never came out, and like all these movies from 20 years ago that were like AI is going to take over or whatever.
RoboCop.
Or vampires. But anyway, off topic. Sorry.
What?
I was talking about things that we've seen that believe that maybe isn't true. Santa Claus, things like that. Like, you know.
Santa Claus isn't real.
Oh wait a second, my
No.
no wait. this
You've
is-
ruined it, dude.
I've ruined it.
There's so many
Millions
kids
of-
listening
Yeah,
to this.
millions of
Forever.
kids' lives I just fucking destroyed.
If you're under the age of like 15 listening to this, don't.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
sorry.
That's grass.
If you
Sorry.
can keep up, if you're under the age of 14, and you're just
Yeah, if
on
you're
there
under
just
the age of
listening
14
to this, and
listening
you're
to
just
this,
like locked in, like, hey,
Please, like,
hey.
stay in school, honestly.
I mean, on my demographics and stuff, I think, 14 is like as young as it goes, so I'm okay with that. High schoolers, I'm like, all right, if you're listening to me, it's whatever. I don't need 10-year-olds listening.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to censor shit. Like,
Because you talk a lot about pop culture. you
yeah,
know,
it's like 14-year-olds I could see being like aware, but like
Yeah.
a 10-year-old is like, dude, you're in the 5th grade.
Yeah.
My first thought is, how'd you get
Dude,
here?
the thing is, when
Yes.
I was in
That-
5th
that's what
grade,
I wanna know.
was watching
Why are you
like,
looking this
Jersey
up?
Shore and
Bro,
like,
same. My mom and my sister can
I was MTV,
control
baby.
the TV.
Yeah, like,
Dude, whenever we get ready for school in the morning, MTV, just
bruh,
music videos.
Today I don't feel
Bro,
like
that was
doing
me. Either the MTV
anything.
music videos, or I was probably
Mike
watching
Posner.
Cartoon Network or Disney. I ain't gonna
Mike
lie.
That was a
Posner?
good song. That was
Bruno Mars.
No, he's heard it.
Oh,
Mike
but-
I remember
Mike
Mike Posner.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so do
I
I.
could write you
Oh,
a song
yes,
to make
bro.
you fall in love.
But we just upped my
Already
iPod
have
from
you.
2000.
Hey,
right
that just
now.
took me back.
That's
just-
crazy.
I remember watching that, and then I remember hearing those like in the morning, getting ready for school. My sister would wake me up, and that was the first thing I'd hear when I'd walk out is whatever the music video was, and I'd just sit there and like wake up and watch a music video and be like,
Okay.
I gotta go to school, damn it.
Y'all ever had an iPod shuffle?
So
Alrighty.
actually, I had the next one, like the it was my dad's old iPod, the one that had the screen on it.
Yeah,
not a
okay.
touch screen, but it
I
had
know
the
what you
Nano.
mean.
Yes.
the iPod Nano. That's crazy. Apple's crazy.
Which one's the shuffle?
just no
Just
screen.
a little square. I had a few of those, bro. That's the
I
only
did.
ones
I had
was
the
able
little
to get.
square, and my mom passed one on to me. It was the stick, the little white like bar. You know
Oh
what I'm
my
talking
gosh,
about?
you're talking about the little skinny one?
Yes,
one?
bro.
Oh my
Where you
gosh.
slide it up back, like on the back, like
Yes.
this. And it has,
On the back.
it's either green or like orange.
Bro,
Yes,
that's
bro.
crazy. That's a super throwback.
Yeah, my dad got a iPod Nano from one of the apartments that we redid, and like this was like stuff college kids had left behind.
That's
and my dad got an
sick.
iPod Nano, and this is like I would have been in 4th grade, and he gave it to me whenever I was in 5th grade. So that was every
That's
on the bus
sick.
just listening to music.
What? I used to see my brothers. I used to just go copy them. I used to just take my little iPod and go lay down with my earbuds in, just so
You
I
trying
could
to feel that
just
vibe.
so I
Trying to
could
feel
look
how
like
they
my
feel.
brothers did. I swear.
I'm trying to feel how they're feeling. They look good.
But I was like,
Look,
man,
I feel
I'm
good.
cool. I'm listening to my little Soldier Boy, or some Strange Clouds back Lil Wayne.
Oh, Strange Clouds.
Yeah, I was gonna B.O.B.
I was on
Dude.
my mom's iPod.
Crazy.
That's who it was. And mom was listening to some bangers. Like, she was listening to stuff that I was just like,
Well,
got a little older. I'm
strong
like, what you
ain't
know
it?
about this? I'm like, as she got older, her her taste changed. But when I'm listening to that, I'm like, damn, I'm listening to Easy E, all that stuff. I'm going to school singing shit. They like, teachers looking at me like,
How
what
do you know this?
Thank
Right.
you.
Yeah, my dad had nothing but like country music and like AC/DC, Metallica. My dad had the Tenacious D album on the iPod.
Never heard of them.
That's
You've never
what
heard
I'm
of
talking about. I heard it. I don't know if I know who that is specifically.
It's
I might.
It's the Jack Black movie
Oh, that's crazy.
where they fight the devil playing music.
That's crazy.
The devil had like the horns and stuff, and like I remember that one. I don't remember, but I do remember it at the same time.
Yeah, I just remember my dad had that album on there, and that was like a constant replay.
Shout out Jack Black.
That's what I was about to say. What did he have that movie School of Rock?
School of
Yeah,
Rock.
School of Rock was another one.
That's the one. I like that one. I really like
That
one.
may have subconsciously like inspired me to make music.
Same.
That Camp Rock, like High School Musical.
I love School of Rock because that's whenever my dad was in a band. So I was
Okay.
like,
You was like really getting.
I was like, that could be my
witness
dad.
this. Yeah.
I was like, my dad could go be a substitute teacher at my school, and then we
That's
could have
cool
a
for
band.
you. That probably inspired a lot of your creativity with like, cause you're like really into like the scene.
Yeah,
When people just go to work, you're like going to work and creating. At the
Yeah.
it's
same
fun.
time.
Yeah,
You're very aware.
I try to be.
That's
Try
sick.
to be. It's hard
Very sick.
as I get old and age into unk status.
Man.
You're gonna be an unk soon.
I just made a song yesterday called Unk Status. Produced by my boy Sammy. Sammy Boy. That's crazy.
That's my new nick. No, I'm playing.
Literally Unk Status.
28.
You've been an
That's
unk.
so
I'm not unk
funny.
yet.
Dude, unk is 24 and up, 25 and up.
Bro,
Yeah,
let
almost.
this generation tell
I
it.
actually am an uncle. I actually have.
Let the
nieces.
folks.
I'm not. I'll be an
14
unk in
years
like 6
old.
months. Actually,
Actually,
It's great.
Yeah.
It's
Congratulations.
it's probably a lot better than having kids. I don't have kids, so I would assume this is. I don't have to deal with them. They're
Yeah.
cute still. So.
yeah. It's like, it's nice to see you. I'm going home. I've had fun
Have
for
a
a day
good
or
time,
two.
Bring over candy, get them all hyped up, and leave.
Oh, dude, that's
Unk
the best.
status.
Unk status.
It's so funny. My buddy Isaac, I was talking about his little brother, even though he's bigger than all of us. He's like 6'4", fucking 16 years old, big ass dude.
Aw, put it that's in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He always calls me unk, and I'm like,
Come on, bro.
I'm barely older than your brother, and I'm younger than your oldest brother. I'm like, how am I an unk?
Yeah, right.
I'm just like, bro, what the fuck?
start
That's
aging you.
hilarious.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm 25. This is like whenever I was 17, I thought 25-year-olds were like the age to be. I was like, dude, 20,
Yeah, I swear.
25 to 30 is so cool.
Yeah. I
Now
swear.
17-year-olds are like, you're old.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's what happened.
I'm like, bro,
I don't know how that
I
happened.
know the most I
I was
know. I'm
21,
able
I
to
was
put
young.
more in, do more with the knowledge I have than ever. It's like,
unk.
unk.
Dude, I didn't feel old until I turned 25. I still felt young when I was 24, like, I'm a kid, like,
Yeah.
you know what I
Still
mean?
young
Dude,
at
it just like hits
25.
one.
Yeah, I'm still young now, but now I feel old, like, for some reason.
Not
like,
18.
Fuck,
Not
yeah.
21.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was like 17 out on the scene, like,
Yeah.
doing
They
shit.
say that's
so
when you're, I'm going to fuck this up. I think it's your prefrontal cortex.
you're
As a
either that or frontal lobe or
Lobe.
something.
lobe. It's your
Yeah.
frontal lobe. Yeah, it's whenever you're like 25 for dudes. That's when it develops. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, that must be why everything's like,
Yeah, it's like, fuck.
fuck. Yeah, literally.
I understand
Just
now.
like one day, it was like, oh man, what the fuck? I'm old.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna die one day. Wait, what? I hadn't thought about this yet.
That kicks in.
Everything kicks in. You work harder and everything. I'd say, like, if you weren't already just working super hard.
Yeah, literally. It's like,
Yeah,
to
some
feel
people-
old and then have grandparents like in their 70s and up. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
it's like,
dude.
Dude,
I look at my
70.
granny sometimes, I'm like,
how did you make it? So like, how am I gonna live that long? I'd be
Dude,
like,
I
I'm
do that all the
tired.
time.
I'm like, how did you
I'm
do
like, you're
this?
still going at it, bro.
I've got to live triple what I've already lived. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I gotta do this 3 more times to get where you're at. Oh, dude, you honestly, I haven't thought about it like that.
I do that all the time.
Hey man,
my
I started
gosh,
thinking like that.
bro.
I was like,
Yeah,
I gotta go through 2 more of these motherfuckers just to get to 75.
And you have to actually live all of it. You're not a kid
you
anymore.
have to live all of it.
There's no, you get to take it all. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. Oh,
I was thinking about
Then
that
you gain more responsibility as you get older.
every fucking year, dude.
Then once you learn how to do some more, you add some more on your plate. And then once you know how to handle that, you usually add some more on your plate.
Yeah, like I was, my dad.
It's just like an intervention to like make me realize like this shit
If you're if you're 23, 24 and you're listening to this and you're like, what are they talking about? Wait,
It's on the
yeah,
way.
just wait on it.
It's on
Wait
the
like
way.
6 more months, buddy. You're
Yeah.
gonna be feeling
it's
it.
over.
Man, these times build character.
Yeah.
They build
Yeah.
character.
I can laugh at a lot of shit now.
No, same. Because a lot of times shit wasn't funny, but now you look back and you're like, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
It needed to happen.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I don't want to have another incident. Fuck you.
Is it cool if I run to the bathroom?
Yeah, go for it. No, you're good.
Right here.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand
Put
first.
the bucket over
Just I was
there.
gonna say, just don't take it in there with you.
Actually, do.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
I thought I did whenever we did that one Friday. I was like,
I was half tempted. I was half
pissed, and I
tempted
was like,
to
where the
be
fuck's
like,
my mic?
all right, guys. Shady listens to it later.
That's the thing. People are gonna hate me for this. I don't go back and listen to the whole thing through.
I wouldn't.
I'm not listening to an hour and a half, 2 hours of me and people talking that I've already
Suck.
experienced. I've already experienced it.
I have to edit that.
I like scroll through it and make sure everything. Like I'll go through like
Or if you
minutes.
remember a part that you wanted to take out. Like,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, I
something.
do edit stuff like that, but yeah, it's like I just go through and make sure the sound's working the whole time, and that like the camera didn't fuck up at any point, and that's it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's real.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to edit out too much. It's like people don't care if there's like a 30-second window where I'm like, okay, so what do you guys want to talk about now? Or like,
Yeah.
like having him go check the camera. It's like
Because they can skip forward and back.
yeah, it's like no one cares that Kaiden's in front of the camera or I'm in front
That's
of the
too
camera.
much effort, though. They don't have to skip through stuff. Make it easier for them, god dang
It's
it.
not that bad. It's like an hour and a half, bro. Like,
Literally.
That's terrible.
to skip through 30 seconds, 25 seconds,
My attention span is 10 minutes. Tops.
Mine's 15 seconds now,
real.
according to the analytics on my iPhone. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Shit. Yeah, my screen time looks nuts.
Oh,
My
yeah.
screen time's always like, you've been on your phone for 16 hours, and then I'm like, oh yeah, because I leave it on while I'm driving for work.
Oh yeah.
So it's like if I'm listening to a podcast, I have to leave it up. So I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. My phone's on, but I'm not watching it.
Everything I do with like my music, I use like my iPad and my phone. So
Oh, so it just looks.
yeah, it looks crazy. I use BandLab for like my DAW, so people use like Fruity Loops, Logic, Pro Tools, stuff like that. Ableton. I use the BandLab. That's on the iPhone. But I have, so what you can do is you buy the attachments. So I've got like the Lightning USB thing where I can plug a charger in, and then I have my actual MIDI where I can control my audio interface, and I have like a nice mic, $400
Speaking
mic.
French to me, but I like it.
It's dope for. It's a nice setup. I could swap it out for a Mac and use a Mac. Like I can just swap it out as freely as I want and still get to travel with it. Like I can record in the car if I want to.
Yeah, that's what I like about this. It's like we have that camera, and once I get that situated, it'll be nice. But like, I like this too because like we want to record when we go do our hikes and stuff and
Yes,
do shit out
dude.
there. So I'm like, this is so much easier because I'm always gonna have my phone on me anyways.
Right.
Versus
One of
carrying the
those
camera around.
gyroscopic ones that'll just keep it straight at all times.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Gimbals.
Yeah, gimbal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have got rid of one. I got some from a storage unit last
Aw,
year.
damn.
Same thing. I got a camera from a storage unit last year that's twice as nice as the one I have now, but I sold it.
Damn.
Do you be hitting storage units?
Yes, sir.
Bro.
Low key.
I'm trying to go hit some storage units with you, bro.
They're fun.
So like, how do you get this information on my?
It's just online.
Okay.
I just do online auctions. I've never done
Okay.
it. I've never done an in person.
Oh, okay,
I thought
I see
about
what
it.
You're saying.
But the in person ones I've heard are always like kind of like what you see on the show too, where it's just like people are just like fucking each other over with pricing and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the same online, but I can't see the guy, so I'm less mad.
Yeah. I feel that. That's fun though.
No, they're cool.
That's
I mean,
cool shit.
I've only bought 20 of them in like 3 years, but I try not to buy every single one I see. I try to be like,
20 of them is a pretty big number.
yeah.
For when you're saying only.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, oh, dude, you're good.
20 storage units?
Yeah. I've had
Damn.
like 6 good ones. I've had like 6 really, really good ones.
I guarantee you.
Four like,
What's the coolest thing you've gotten out of
coolest?
storage unit? Yeah.
I got this drum set.
That's sick.
It's it was like a full drum set, and I can't remember. The dude told me about it whenever I sold it to him.
Oh,
Because I put it on Marketplace, and then once he paid me for it, he was like, this is like really hard to come by. Because like I Googled it, and I'm smart enough to check what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm not just like, oh fuck it, $100.
Yeah,
But like I had it
smart.
up for like $600, and he was just like, here you go. And then we were talking about it, and he was like, you can only get this colorway for like 2 years, right? And I was like, really? I didn't know that. It was some like sandalwood color.
Oh, yeah.
It's
You're
like
buying storage units?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that was cool. I would say my coolest one, it's not really that cool, but it was a hotel gym in a storage unit. So it was like 10 gym machines, a bunch of dumbbells. I actually still have like hotel lights and stuff. I paid $10 for it.
The whole storage unit?
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh my
I've thought about doing stuff like that,
gosh.
but I never knew how that works. How does that work? Like, and it is a risk, obviously.
Yeah. So there's like storage auctions or storagetreasures.com.
Okay.
Locker Fox, stuff like that. You just register.
Yeah, you could literally probably ask ChatGPT for the best ones, too.
Type.
I would say Locker
Marketplace as well.
Fox. Locker Fox or Storage Treasures. Those are the best two.
Right, okay.
And yeah, I mean, it's just,
That's sick.
you
dude.
pay whatever it is. Like the most I've paid for a unit was like $400. It's not.
Was
And
it-
that's
did
like,
it have something
that's
in
not
there?
bad at all.
It's the one that had the drums in it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
there we
like,
go.
I look.
and it's probably the more you pay for it, like the better stuff. you're gonna
Usually,
get.
yeah. Sometimes I've seen some where it's like loaded with shoe boxes, but you can't.
Oh.
But you can't see in them. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not spending like $1,000 on that, and then opening up the
Yeah.
boxes and going, oh, these are just boxes.
All dirty too.
or
Like,
yeah,
these are
or
just-
cooked.
Yeah.
It's got games and old video games in there.
There's some money in that. I would take that.
Mm-hmm.
Video games, there's money.
Yeah, no, there is.
I was gonna say that's actually I've kind of transitioned from clothing to video games.
Cause you're looking at these older ones, huh? These
Yeah.
older ones are going up in
Little
price.
antiques.
Yep.
And then copies of these older movies. I was talking to Evan about this.
Yeah, the Blu-rays and stuff are nuts right now.
yeah,
Like that's
like,
like the thing. It's
Old
crazy.
copies of like,
VHS.
yeah, and they're doing them like Pokemon. Oh no, VHS.
VHS is big.
It was the
'Cause
VHS.
those are harder. Those are harder to get like
Yeah.
in okay shape. Even.
Yeah,
Like, you have
like,
the
they're
orange
grading them like
Nickelodeon
Pokemon.
VHS tapes from back in the day or something.
Well, I had Rugrats on VHS,
Come on,
bro.
bruh.
And that thing was either orange or purple, one of the two, or both.
I know my uncle still has his. It's the entire like first season of Dragon Ball Z on VHS.
Ooh, that's probably going for dumb money.
And it's
Dragon Ball Z.
I remember the boxes.
not
It
going
makes the
nowhere.
dragon on the side of the boxes
Oh,
like weaving through. So you have to
For
have
the
all.
set.
Yeah, you have to have all
Yeah.
50 of them or whatever. I just remember he let me borrow it, and as a kid, I was like, "This is so cool."
Yeah, that's sick, dude. I wish as a kid, dude, I used to have tubs and tubs of just all this stuff that's popular now.
Yep.
Yu-Gi-Oh
Dude,
cards.
I
yeah,
had a
you-
lot of WWE action figures. That's my shit.
that's.
I had hella those. I go to my parents' friends. They know I like them. They pull out old ones they have from back in the day. I'm like, what the hell?
What do you guys think? It kind of reminds me. What's your opinion on the WWE kind of coming back? It's been going on. If I would say like the last year and a half, 2 years, but the WWE is like in the foreground all the time now. It's not something that your weird friends into anymore. It's like everyone's into it.
Yeah.
I love the WWE, but it feels like too much like dialogue.
It's not how it used to be.
Yeah,
when
it's
Bro,
we
not how
were
it used to
kids.
be.
It
That's
used to be
what I-
getting to it.
Yeah, it used
Yeah.
to be tough.
Now
I
it's
went to one in Gainesbridge a couple years back. Minimally went to on Valentine's Day. We went. What we see? Bobby Lashley was there. Rey Mysterio was there. It was all cool, but
Oh,
it wasn't
that's
as cool as if I had been a child. And so I went to one when I was younger as well, though too.
I'm jealous.
So it is different.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I've never been to WWE.
I wanted to go to one so bad.
Bro,
I was like,
I've
my
been to
dad
a
would
UFC
never. My
fight,
dad
bro.
was like, "That's fake." I'm
Bro,
not
I
taking you."
love WWE more
My
than
dad-
like a
Yeah.
lot
my
of
dad hated
things.
it.
I seen a video. Of
My
CM
parents watched it, though,
Punk,
too.
Lancing himself like under the table and then coming up
Yup.
bleeding.
But as a kid, I'm not paying attention to that. And what really got me geeked is the video games.
The games are the best. The games were the
yeah.
best.
I love the Hardy Boys.
That's hours and hours of fun with your friends, brothers, and stuff like that.
My cousin ate that up. That's probably why I wear glasses now, because I'd be in front of the TV, and I'd be just literally inside of the TV playing the game.
Oh shit, man, the WWE games.
Fire, yeah. I used to make my own characters, go crazy.
I feel like a money grab now. I think that's kind of how I would describe it. I feel like, all right, now we're gonna put The Rock on here. Let's bring Logan Paul. Now let's.
I was gonna say that, and then obviously I was a kid, so I didn't look at them like this. Somebody will tell me I'm being sexist. I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Every single WWE girl now is just nuts.
Like crazy?
I haven't
or...
watched it in a
Donked
while
up.
like that.
Okay, I see what you're
Every
saying.
single one of them.
Yeah, and you gotta
It's not
understand
about
that's
the fighting. It's the
media, too.
entertainment.
I mean,
yeah,
I
that's
get
just the
entertainment
media
now.
doing that.
But
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like now, it's like I remember as like a kid, it was like some of them were just like regular looking
Yeah,
chicks,
exactly.
or like
yeah.
strong
Everything's
chicks.
like still set up.
But
It's
they
like
were probably
staged up.
actual wrestlers, bro.
But
At
yeah.
one point, you had to be a real wrestler.
Yeah, now it's
And
like OnlyFans girls are
When I saw
in the
Logan Paul go
WWE,
out
and
there
I'm
and
like,
do it,
what the fuck?
I think that was made me like, because when I'm younger, I'm like, man, I want to be in the WWE. But I see Kofi Kingston, I'm like, nah, I can't be in the WWE.
Some of those dudes are real life wrestlers. Brock Lesnar was a
Nuts.
menace.
No, yeah, he's really a menace.
Kurt
He's really
Angle,
built like
Olympic
that.
gold
Kurt-
medalist.
yeah,
real
literally.
life.
Like,
real
some of them
life
were
like that.
actual
For
dogs.
real. Yeah, exactly.
Now it's like you just have to be an actor, and
It
they're
was
like,
like
cool.
that. CM Punk was nice. He was for real.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Yeah,
I mean, he
he
fought.
didn't make it in the UFC, but
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
different. That is like top 1%, top 2%.
that's
So
like-
that's fair.
Yeah, I would never.
But yeah, no, there's some folks that's really hold it down, and I think there's some people that like they felt so like real to genuine to the craft, and then now they're like, I need that money, I need that bag now.
Little Ollie.
They're gonna do whatever. What up, kitty girl?
Come here, kitty.
She's
Please.
hilarious.
Come say hi.
She's like, I was just watching the podcast. I'm just using the restroom.
Get in
I
the
heard you
camera,
guys are
come
having a
on.
good time.
Come on. People aren't going to believe you're real.
Yeah, we're not talking to a cat. We're all just faking.
I'm seeing shit. Oh,
What up?
you spookified the cat.
I'm trying to see
JT.
what's going on.
You going to get in the one chair no one can see you in?
Uh,
Unreal, dude.
That's my baby, little Olive. It's Olive, but it's spelled like my last name is Love, so it's spelled Olove. That's Olive.
Hell yeah.
Olive.
Well, that's the
Just a little bit
pronunciation.
more.
That's the pronunciation.
Yeah, like 2 more steps, please.
Come on.
Come on,
You're doing
Chunky.
it. I bet they can see
She
you
ain't
now.
seen me in a minute.
Hey, girly.
She knows this aunt. This aunt
Real
Geeoh.
She's very skittish.
Kaiden's a cat
Good.
guy.
She's good people's though.
Kaiden is very much a cat guy.
She's
Kaiden
like,
actually has 4 cats.
She understands. She's like, yep. No,
I don't have 4 cats. I got 1 cat. Fuck you.
You have 2.
I have
feel like
1.
4.
one
You have
cat.
2.
Oh, I don't really
He's
count
alive.
him as mine, but yeah,
Charlie
Charlie
was your cat first.
Yeah.
Just because you were gone for a few years.
I ain't really seen him.
mine
He just kinda do
anymore.
his own thing.
Yeah, that's still your boy. That's
Love
your
that
son. You
fucker.
adopted him, damn it. And you got to take care of him.
That's how it goes.
Man, scrapped 2 possums. Doesn't even care.
That's so funny. Kaiden had this cat that was just like a homeless cat. And I remember going over there and he was like, yeah, we just kind of like feed it and it comes around. And then like one day he was like, he came inside. And then it was just like, he's our cat now.
He's mine now.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm scared. Like, I'm not scared of cats, but like, I'm kind of scared about if I was just outside to pick up a random cat.
I feel like
Now, maybe-
street cats are better than street dogs.
Yeah, you're right.
If I ran into a stray cat, I feel like I have a better chance than a stray
Thank
dog.
you. 100%. But I think
Yeah.
because knowing the stray dog thing, I keep it all the kind of the same. I'm kind of
Yeah.
a little weary. Like,
What up?
Get your ass back over here, damn it, all.
She's like, oh shit. Are you
Bite
smiling?
his ass.
Don't bite me. Oh, that was somebody opening up the door.
No, it was you.
she's hit.
Spookified the
I was
cat.
like, what did I do?
She hears and sees everything.
She smells bitch on you.
She probably smells
Literally.
4 other cats. Funnily enough, making fun of you for having 4 cats, and I have 4 cats.
Yeah.
But they're all out. Well, they're not all outside, but
They bitch more than mine somehow.
yeah, 2 of them are outdoor cats, and then one of them's a indoor outdoor cat.
Kevin.
Yeah,
Stop it.
I'm trying not to.
It's only
It's 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
We've been at this for a minute. I just thought about that.
Probably about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Closer, yeah.
Yeah, because I think
you're right,
I got
'cause we
here
didn't
just
start-
after 6, and then we started
I
by
mean-
6:30. Yeah, I guess what are we at?
Getting content for my TikTok, if that's cool.
Let's go for it.
All right, cool.
Preach.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
What are we at?
1:30.
Oh damn, perfect.
I'm sorry, Olive. Scared
Oh
the
yeah,
fuck
no,
out of that cat.
she's cool. She's not gonna not be scared though.
Yeah, that's alright.
Damn, that was the best picture I ever took on this motherfucker.
Impressed himself over there.
I was like, dude.
He's like, holy shit.
Yo. Shout out to the people up at like 3 and 4 in the morning on TikTok. Y'all been going crazy.
And this is called the One Portable Podcast.
Yeah, just one portable podcast.
No, shout
One
out y'all.
portable. Shout out One Portable
Shout out One
Podcast,
Portable.
bro. Tune
So
in
far,
next
living up
week.
to the reputation.
We've been portable. Yeah.
Hey, no,
Yeah.
for real
One
though.
very portable podcast.
Really, though.
there's only one semi.
Yeah,
That's
well,
just 'cause-
okay, I keep saying so. Fuck. 2 episodes
Stupid.
ago was the first time we had video. We were only audio up until that point, so nobody, can confirm that we were always in a different spot. But we were almost always in a different spot for the first 16 episodes. Like, sometimes we were up in Hoosier National Forest, sometimes we were up in the Morgan Monroe State Forest. We went to a couple different houses. I've done them in a fucking, I'm trying to remember the name of that company's parking lot. I've done them at, just wherever. Like, that's the
Y'all
thing.
working.
Yeah, we did one. I haven't posted it yet. It's going to be, I'm actually posting it tomorrow. Actually, I might not post it tomorrow because I don't want to post 2 in 2 days. That's too much. It'll be episode 20 and a half instead of 19 and a half. It's a podcast we did on the street the other night outside of the vid. I
How'd
just
that
had
go?
some random lady on. Her name's Karen. We actually ran into her last week, too.
It's only for she was only on for 10 minutes.
Yeah. But
She
she
said,
also,
"Where is my episode?"
she's cool. She actually remembered the name of the show. Like, we ran into her the next week, and she was like, "Oh, yeah, you're the portable podcast guys, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was cool."
That's sick.
Yeah. So we're trying to get to the point where we can have, it's definitely nice doing getting with people I know and stuff like that. But I'm trying to work to where I'm
Expand.
more
Expand.
comfortable with strangers and people who are
Yeah.
more, whether it's artists, whether it's business people, whether
Yeah.
it's just regular, you want to say regular people.
Athletes,
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah,
Literally
not put
everyone.
yourself in a box, but like wherever
That's
somebody
how
can
you're
have that
gonna go.
conversation or whatever they got going on, or
Yeah.
no, that's it's a great avenue. Like,
Yeah.
Because, like with people I know, it's like you guys, it's easy for me to just be like, so what's up,
Yeah,
whatever.
just
But
catching
like,
up, really.
if I didn't know you two, I'd be like,
Harder to ask.
so.
what do y'all do on a normal day?
Yeah. Do you guys wake up every day and go to bed every night? Yeah, me too. That's cool, guys.
Sometimes.
But yeah, no, it's coming together. I mean, 20 episodes in, we've been doing this for 3 months.
Wow.
Something like that.
Hustling it.
Yeah, you guys are going quick.
Yeah, I've been trying to do an episode at least a week now. Been consistent for like a month.
This is the most consistent I've been on.
Yeah, he's not even been on. So we started this, and I was like, Kaiden's going to be my co-host. He's my best friend. He just got out of the military, came home at the start of this year.
Right.
I was like, perfect.
You got to bring Kai with you.
Yeah.
Good people's. Good people's.
Bro.
And he's built-in security.
He said,
That you hear me? Yes. All that, everything, what you need.
but he did we did the first episode together, and then the second episode, and then he wasn't on for like 9 episodes. And I remember somebody was like, so is Kaiden just not doing the show? I went, oh, he just doesn't show up all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, he's just like camera shy. So I just keep being like, Kaiden, get in, Kaiden, get in, Kaiden, get in.
He'll be
That's
back.
good.
I just keep trying to force him in. I'm like, come on, dude.
The evolution of Kaiden will be sick.
Well, man, I'm glad we're here for the return of
The
Kaiden.
lore.
Yeah.
We're back for the return, Gio.
Yeah.
Return of Kaiden.
Yeah, we're back from the return.
I'm going to disappear for 20 now.
He said, "You're welcome."
Move back to South
Behind the
Carolina.
camera, be like, hi.
Yeah, that's why I've been calling him the intern and shit. I'm like, I guess you can be like the camera guy and make sure everything's working.
Sit back there playing on my computer, and every once in a while when you want me to fact check something,
Bro, you got the look. You got the podcast look.
I'll start using a boom mic.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it's going to lower down and be like, is this a boom mic? No, it's for snacks.
for snack.
There's
Yeah.
actually snacking
Put a
in
bowl
it.
on the end of it and just
Right.
thanks.
Got a water bottle on there.
Right.
Gatorade
You need
ones
it.
that
Oh,
you
just a long claw. Yeah, just a long ass claw. Like, here you go.
But yeah, no, it's been fun to like get into this. This is like a cool something I've never done before. Me and a buddy were talking about it Saturday. It's like it's fun to just talk to people and get together and like be in the you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who doesn't have something they at least want to talk about.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So it's like, I don't care if you want to get on here and talk about your favorite kind of pretzel that's only made in Germany.
Yeah, that's content. dude.
Yeah, it's just fun to talk about because I might not know about it. We're averaging like 80 listeners right now.
I definitely won't know about it.
Yeah, they might not know about it.
Yeah.
It's like,
You might want
just
to
cool.
learn. That's how I am.
Yeah,
I'm curious. I'm interested.
yeah, it's just fun to learn about shit. Like me and my buddy, we did the episode this weekend. We're doing a whole episode about Waco.
Oh yeah, With
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that movie.
Yeah,
I think there was
I
like
did
2
too.
different movies I watched.
That was from Netflix or
Like
something.
Gresh. So
But yeah, it's just like the amount of people that might not know about it, and if I'm the first way you hear about it, cool.
yeah,
It's
yep.
smooth though, cause like it's like a learning experience too. Cause even if you don't know something or I don't know something, I like hearing y'all conversate about it. Like it's like even you have like your own little opinion, or whatever. We bouncing ideas and conversation.
Yeah, no, literally.
And you're bound to go up off of this.
Yeah, I mean,
Long
I
as you
don't
stay
expect it to
consistent.
be anything crazy, but like it's just fun to do and a good way to meet people.
And I
Yeah,
think it's a moment
definitely.
where people do have stories and they are looking for a way to tell their story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no,
The fact
like,
that you're that open, because a lot of people
Yeah,
aren't
that's what I was
out
gonna
here
say, too.
gonna go out here and just like, hey, what you doing? Like, what you
They
been up
think
to?
like,
Whether you know them or
to
not.
like get on a podcast or be seen, like you got to get hit up by like some big interviewer.
yeah, and it's like I think
academic type deal.
I want to say I don't know how to word this. I want to be able to talk to give normal people, regular people,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
however you want to word.
Everyday people.
Yeah,
everyday people.
however you feel the word normal, regular, everyday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to give them a chance to talk. I also, people love to hear from artists. People love to hear from business people. People love to
Yeah.
hear from blue collar guys. People, like everybody
Yeah.
has like their thing.
With all those different episodes, you're gonna have that. You want to hear something
Yeah.
about business? Okay, you want to hear something about the artists of this? These are rappers, or so you can find go through there and see the rappers. All right.
There's longevity in that.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
just different. Like you're not boxing yourself in.
Episode 10 might not be for you, but episode 12 might.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Sure.
cool. Even if you only listen to episode 12, it's like, I gave you an hour and a half of something.
Thank you.
For
and
sure.
you're gonna take something little from everything. Like,
Yeah.
You might not watch the whole thing, but if you really tapped in, there's a reason why what's going on is happening. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Exactly.
That's how I look at it.
No, literally.
Like,
I'll admit it. The only time I ever like fully listen to a podcast is like at work when I'm driving.
Yeah.
Because like I can't change it. Like sometimes I'll 45 minutes in, 30 minutes in, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to change it up.
I'll be watching my mind slip. I hit the back, go back 30 seconds. I'm like, oh yeah, let them carry on from where they were. Sometimes with the podcast, I'm really locked into what they saying. I'll be cleaning the
Yeah.
dishes,
No,
doing
literally.
whatever. Like,
And then, yeah,
Some
there's
people just
sometimes.
trying to eat.
yeah, exactly.
something to
Like you
listen
said,
to.
Yeah.
yes.
Sometimes I'm like, oh no, what the I hear something and I go, let me
Or there's
listen to
some
that
books
for
you don't
real.
wanna buy.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
got that book on you go to YouTube and then you watch an audiobook, even if you can't afford the audiobooks on one of the all platforms or whatever. You can go to was a Rich Dad Poor Dad was the book I was trying to read.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to go look for it or like pay for it. Just go on YouTube. I'm listening to the audiobook. It wasn't the same as reading it, but it's like I got to where I needed to be.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
No, literally.
I find what I was trying to find.
But yeah. Well, you guys got any final messages, shout outs? I'd love it if you'd say your you kind of already said your Tyshawn 22 on
Tyshawn
everything.
22 on everything. Put it on everything.
Xbox or
Call them if you want, apparently.
Man, please.
It ain't that hard.
Please don't. I don't need
Yeah,
no
that's
harm.
crazy.
I don't
Do
want
it.
No trouble.
You should figure out how that happened.
Clown them on some games or something.
if you're the Kansas City guy that FaceTimed him, get a
Then
hold of me and
please
we'll
do
get you
not.
on.
Yeah, like this is
How'd you do
hilarious.
that?
Hey, that was like, whoa, hacker.
Yeah, you're just like, whoa.
You got real life.
I was like, damn, I was talking to the wrong person.
But yeah,
I was like,
man,
I'm not gonna be playing with folks.
be careful who you talk to on the internet. They might find your information.
Especially if you're
Find me everywhere.
Game track.
Geo's Archive, GeeOhs Archive, or Love Geo. I should pop up, and yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
That it?
Tyshawn.
No word?
Tyshawn 22.
Any words for the people?
I
Oh,
would want
yeah.
to say, all I would want to say is, especially for like this community here, I like to see more people come together and do these types of things.
For sure, I second that.
Because we all don't have to have the same craft or be doing the same thing, but I think there are ways we can support each other and help each other, all of us. And we all have something to learn from each other because especially if you grew up around here, we all have a common ground of, you see what I'm saying, of the way things
We're all
kind
in
of
the
work.
Midwest. And nobody's looking for us out here.
Thank you. We all in the same
So
boat trying
if
to
we've
get
got
it.
this community and you want to be something in it, you got to go back and give back to your community. Or when you get on, your community is going to be the first one they turn to and ask, how was he? How was this person? How was she? So like he said, I would like to see more community, bro. We used to throw so many house shows, venues,
that
fashion
disappeared.
shows.
You know what I mean?
I feel like
just events where people can bring vendors, whether you got some vape you want to sell or you're making custom
Thank
teas.
you. Like, yeah, with the shows, and then you can bring the people that have.
This doesn't benefit us.
Like, yeah.
We were just setting that stuff up.
yeah,
It
literally.
didn't really benefit us at all.
That's why I also
We didn't
appreciate
blow
being
up.
on here because I would like for other folks
just did
that
it.
make music or whatever other creative adventure or whatever it is to want to be on here as well.
Yeah.
And not even just want to be on here, but we all have a story, and it seems like a lot of us around here want to express that story, whether it's through art or painting or music or anything like that, any type of expression. And I think some people have really good talents, and it's like if we could watch these podcasts and we could learn each other more.
Yeah.
We could understand
literally.
why you're doing what you're doing, even when we see it and we're like, what is that? Or, oh, I'm curious how that works or whatever.
Yeah.
And get a little more insight of the person and what they're trying to do.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think is cool about this is you never know who you're going to see. Well, so far you probably can guess who you're going to see, but eventually you'll never know who you're going to see on here. And I don't even know. You know, like I said, I just want to have anyone and everybody on, even if you can only be on for 25 minutes.
Thank you.
Get your 25 minutes in.
Thank you.
For
sure.
And like I really appreciate this. Like,
I appreciate you doing it.
You guys keep going and stuff, and not to say it like that, but when you hit episode 60 or whatever you're doing, whatever, I would come back on here again.
Yeah,
whatever.
I want to do reoccurring episodes, especially with like.
Yes.
I've known you guys long enough. I think
gonna
it
be
would
able
be
to
great to have you on in like 10 episodes again.
Appreciate you guys, and we're gonna be able to
That'd be
piggyback off of funny things we did and said in this one.
And
as
there's
well.
so much that we're doing right now that we're working on. That
A lot of
when we
music,
come back,
video.
especially with artists and stuff.
yeah,
It's like
we'll have some stuff to show.
people will remember you and go, "Oh, they were on," and then they'll be like, "Oh, they just said they dropped this. Let me listen to it."
Yes,
Like,
yeah,
yes, that's
All
what we've been
types
trying to
of
get the
stuff.
music and rolling out. We've been doing other little platforms and doing little song wars, whatever.
oh yeah, we've been doing like song wars,
Really?
and all types
Doing
of
this,
stuff.
like we
yeah.
love outlets like this, and like we are trying to drop it, so it makes it better for a rollout, especially for like independent local artists around here.
Yeah,
I will say there is somebody. I won't say who yet. They're going to be on in a couple of weeks, and they are releasing some stuff.
Okay.
Stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Shout out Tony.
And I love to hear that.
That's all I'll say.
Thank
let's
you.
go, let's go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's like see things like everything's
that
already
hype.
in motion.
Love that.
Like I feel it. There's an energy within sports within the Indiana. There's a different light around here from when IU was playing
seriously.
sport. I mean, it's been happening for the last couple of years and ongoing, but it's like things are just starting with sports. It's just like oh snap! Like
It's
people are coming
becoming a
alive
place
again.
to be. Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. Well, that was episode 20. I hope you enjoyed it. Expect to see these two on again at some point.
I'm a Hoosier.
As always, if you want to be on, anyone's welcome on. The poster, you can't see the poster, but there's a sign-up sheet. If you can't find the sign-up sheet, message either the Instagram, comment on the YouTube, comment on the Spotify.
Check.
Any avenue you can do to get a hold of us. There's so many of them. There's no excuse to say, "Oh, I didn't know how to get a hold of you." We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
I'm about to beat JT in golf. Wait, no, tennis.